keep each other high. When the rain pours out and the day goes dark, and it feels like we don't know who we are. Remember you have me by your side, we're always together.
Right now.
I'm coming up just a little bit. Never want to quit. I'm feeling it the way it hits. It's elevated. Vision is blurry. Feel it and dizzy. You elevate me. I feel the rush every little bit. Never want to quit. I'm feeling
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking above the
When you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons,
Says when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms.
organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses.
Wow. I
Makes
thought
you
you
think
were
about
about
bread
to
a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you. It's like,
No.
oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super.
What is-
They got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone. It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh.
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning, gamer. Thank you so much for being with us on Monday, September 13th, 2021. We couldn't be more ecstatic. Look at our faces. That's how excited we are. Those faces right, that one right there. That face is why it's over there. But that one, that face right there is why we're so excited. Did you know that we have an official mascot of GMS now? That news is coming up. Okay, I learned that over the weekend. Sports are not dumb, which I learned over the weekend, while also being simultaneously dumb. So I'm excited for that. We have a whole bunch of stuff to share with you. Thank you for being here. That's Mike and Shawn on the left side of your screen. I'm Hefty Goof. We are so excited for KJ to be along with us. K-Laugh is here. Jellybone Jabroni. Scott checked in. Had to run back to work. Wherever you may be, thank you for making time with for us on Gaming Morning Show. I got my victory clothes on today because we won. This doesn't happen in September very often as of late, but we did it. And here's the good news, is you can basically call it now. It's a Philadelphia-Denver Super Bowl, Mike.
I don't think so. But we'll go with we'll go with the narrative, I guess. Yeah, no, sports were a good weekend for me as well. Yesterday was quite a surprise. Actually, all weekend was a pleasant surprise. Michigan dominated on Saturday, and then the Eagles blew out the Atlanta Funny Bird yesterday.
Did you call him
Falcon's not even.
Did you call him the Funny
Falcon's
Bird?
not even a real bird.
After week one of the preseason, you made T-shirts. Are we gonna have week one champion shirts?
We didn't win week one. We are not the champions. I mean, we won, but we're not the champions. Okay, it takes a different degree of winning to be named week one NFL champions. The math checks out. Just if you think about it for just a second, it all makes sense, right?
Why do you both have Broncos cars?
Because
It's solidarity. Mine has a cactus though. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're one of
that's
the Arizona Broncos.
what's my chainsaw represent?
I don't know, but I just realized that cactus is winking at me.
This is what Mike's talking about. If you didn't know,
It's really messing me up.
Where's a chainsaw most used? Am I a Halloween?
No,
Broncos
you'd be an
car.
Oregon Bronco. See, here's the thing. I can guarantee that there is a high school in both Oregon and Arizona who are the Broncos. So
Oh, yeah.
technically, you got
100%.
Actually, I know a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean,
There might
How-
not be. There's a Mustangs for sure.
yeah. Well, we could call that a Mustang's logo then, I guess. You know,
Ford's changing the car design.
it's just a horse. So
Mike, send me a little bit more audio if you would, please.
Be the Arizona Mustangs.
That sounds much better.
Yep.
We have a blockbuster Ben Hooper story. It's so big that we are going to reveal it over the course of the entire show. So we were thinking about maybe 2 segments. Nah, we're going to make this thing just basically be ever present in the show. If we're not
The whole show.
if we're not playing a game, if we're not doing any of our staple segments, we're talking about Ben Hooper's story. And there's a reason for that. Preliminarily, Ben Hooper's joining the show.
He's taking my spot.
I did make that sound like Ben Hooper's going to become a host, didn't I?
Yep.
Hooper's taking over.
All right.
Be prepared for a letdown, everybody.
Hooper morning show. Coming soon. Ben Hooper's going to be a guest. We just have to figure out when. So yeah, no, it was interesting because I sent an email out, got an email back within like 10 minutes. Absolutely, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Freaking Twitter.
Nice.
I think that's going to be one of
Oh,
the
that's
questions we
fantastic.
got to ask, right? Why don't you like Twitter anymore? What happened to Twitter?
What did Twitter do to you?
Did Twitter hurt you?
Important update. There is a high school in Oregon with the mascot Broncos. And it's a high school that I used to kind of work at. How did I not remember they were the Broncos? Park Rose High School in Portland, which
Parker.
which I did during my sports medicine practicum. We worked for their football team.
Oh, yeah, I've never done a Park Rose game before. Bummer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I
Man.
mean, it's okay, Sean. I forgot that I worked with you for like 2 months, so it's all good. It is what it is.
Oh my gosh. It is Fortune Cookie Day. It is Hug Your Boss Day with
A lot of
consent.
days.
It is Supernatural Day. Celiac Awareness Day. National Kids Take Over the Kitchen Day, which that
Dinner
day
should be
sounds
easy?
that day sounds terrifying. There's gonna be so much more I have to clean up by doing that. Yikes. National Peanut Day. National Bald is Beautiful Day. National Programmer Day. It's the 256th day of the year. Any programmers out there can tell me why that's relevant.
Yep, no idea.
Anyone?
That's a perfect square.
Hey, laugh. Well, you should know.
Oh,
You know everything.
International Chocolate Day. And of course, the most important day, which is today, is Shawn's birthday! Woo! Sports Talk Gaming is older.
You forgot the other 2 days, though.
Those are real days.
I mean, that definitely are real days. For those wondering, it's 48 days until Halloween and 103 days until Christmas. You're welcome.
Dr. Chicken's here. Good morning.
Wah, 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 wah.
JF Downs is here as well.
Top of the moron.
It's good to see you. Today is Positive Thinking Day. Okay, so I want you to take a little moment to think how you're going to make today a positive day.
Yeah.
Got it.
Who doesn't love positivity? I thought about it.
45 seconds. Says it's going to give you a minute.
Oh, you're talking like a literal minute. I thought this was like a parenting minute, you know? Like, all right, you have 1 minute to get your room clean.
Why is
Yeah,
my room
it's
clean?
up.
No, I like positivity. I do admit that, like, early on, especially, I could have the habit of, like, being toxically positive. So, like, I've learned, hey, it's okay to, like, let the negative feelings flow through. It's fine. But I do like the idea of, like, trying. I like trying. So,
I like trying.
yeah.
Depends what it is.
Do you think the Eagles will have a great 2021 NFL season?
No.
Maybe it's today. Today's the day that we try to like make some of that happen.
Do you think the
Am
Eagles will
I
have?
buying the Eagles?
Do you think the Eagles will have a pretty okay 2021 season?
They will win at least one game.
That's
But
a
no
guarantee.
no more than 19. Wait, do we add another game this year?
Well, there's a whole bunch of variables, but yeah, there's 17 in the regular season.
Well, but they only play 16?
No, they play 17.
No.
So basically,
got me.
by saying no more than 19, you're guaranteed to not make the Super Bowl.
Basically. Yeah, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose in the NFC Championship game to the I don't know, somebody. Seattle.
Okay.
Why not?
That
right?
sounds awful, but okay.
You're telling me it sounds awful.
Dandy is here. Good morning to you, Dandy. Hyper is here as well, and Culty Vibes. Wow.
Top of the moron.
Happy Monday. Thanks for being here on Gaming Morning Show. How will you think positively today? How will you try to stay positive? Mike will show you the way. Just stick with us.
Yep.
We'll go far. Coming up, birthdays this day in gaming history. We'll celebrate not only Shawn's birthday, which is today, but we'll also celebrate another community birthday coming up at 6:50 a.m. Pacific time this morning. Gaming Morning Show, morning gaming news in less than 10 minutes. We have Kate Zaid event this weekend. We have Kiki Lowe event this weekend. Holy cow.
Busy weekend.
Action-packed. Jelly Bones Colonel Sanders cosplay was everything that I hoped it would be and more.
Mm-hmm.
Nice work, Jelly. Nice work. Also, I didn't even know, Jelly, to be honest. You probably mentioned it several times, that you were going to play a game, like, designed by KFC. I, like, had absolutely no
KF
clue.
console?
It wasn't on the KFC console. Or the KFC
so you have hands
console.
on it, like a pre something.
But, yeah.
So
like,
what happens first, Ryan? I have this question for you before you continue.
Okay.
Does the KFC console come out, or is the PS5 a readily available device?
Well, the answer to that question is obviously the KFC console, because
Gotcha.
I actually thought it was already out. Is it not out yet?
No.
What? We talked
No,
about
they
that before
haven't-
anyone was watching the show.
The chip
Yeah.
shortage.
They got really excited, and then I think they realized that, like, oh man,
Not feasible.
it's hard to make consoles and nice computers right now.
Well, that sucks. What people have all this chicken but no chambers?
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh,
could
man.
they make the shell of it first, so that you could have like the chicken chamber, and then they'll like figure out the gaming part next.
I believe that's called an oven.
No, the chicken
Could be
chamber
wrong.
only keeps your oven or your chicken warm. It doesn't cook your chicken. I guess an oven could do that. Sean, where were you going?
Yeah,
My internet connectivity on my PlayStation is garbage. I'm just sliding sideways across the field constantly.
Look at Sean.
I see
Look at
that.
Sean. He's just like,
I'm-
cruising out over here.
Yep.
I'm under the ground at some points. I'll be down on the field, and then I'll just be like on the side of the wall for no reason.
Man. It's because you have an Eagles car.
Wait, did you switch to an
Problem.
Eagles car? What are you doing?
Solidarity.
Mike's not even the Eagles car.
I don't have
so-
money for that.
Someone has to have it.
Oh, no.
Nope. Teleported again.
Oh, he's spinning and flipping.
So we have one.
I hit it.
They hit the
At least
ball.
on my screen.
We have one friend.
Oh.
I have a friend who is a Patreon subscriber of the show,
There's
who
one.
has never once watched the show, and he's an Eagles fan. And so you today are representing our good friend and Patreon subscriber, Travis.
Great job, Travis. Hey, did we ever figure out who that other kneecap Patreon guy was?
Yeah, it's Vincent Anderson.
Great, wonderful. That's super helpful.
Thank you for being a Patreon subscriber of Gaming Morning
On the
Show.
kneecap tier.
You know,
No, what?
I mean, this thing eventually happens, Mike, where there's people that we don't actually know who become Patreon subscribers. So it's just that you were trying to reach out to, you know, put him in the Temple of the Six, and
Do I just put a question mark?
yes, I like that. Well, actually, on the Patreon subscription, there's a profile picture, so I could give you the profile picture.
Oh yeah, just do that.
I'll do that this coming weekend, and we'll reveal it next week.
I like the idea that
KJ too.
like you email him and reach out and you're like, hey, what do you want for your picture? And he's gonna be like, who are you guys?
How did
I was trying to
you
subscribe.
get my email?
I was trying to subscribe to Kind of Funny. Did I find them? Hello.
Nah, that would be kind of on brand. It would be like if he was trying to subscribe to like Julia Child's 10 best recipes list or something. You know?
Right? Yeah, he found us through like a random top 10 list that we tweeted out or something.
I thought this was the
So-
top 10 list show.
Y'all did
But I
the
guess
top
talking about all
10,
this other stuff.
Wait,
top 10 space things, right?
was Downs not here for Downs' induction?
Yeah, I think he was. Oh no! Originally, he thought the picture thing was a joke.
Oh, right.
He sent me some like weird picture, and I was like, nah, "I need a real one, buddy." And he's like, "Oh." KJ, did you know we have a Minecraft server?
Oh, so where is the Temple of the Six? Yeah, you'll find it someday. Didn't you
It's in my
get the map that
imagination.
was instantly mailed out once you became a Patreon subscriber? You haven't found it yet? That would actually be a really fun thing to do, like at our first convention, is to set up like a hidden
ARG.
temple mock like game where we could
fun.
cast it. That would be super fun.
Oh no!
At least it shows that we know Sean's really good at this game, because we both immediately recognize, why is Sean just off doing nothing?
Seems to have evened out some, which is good.
You know, for having a giant modem, your internet's not very good with it.
Well, you know what they say about a person with a big modem. Big power supply.
Oh.
That's center.
That was really nice.
Oh, thanks. You
Hey!
even got me the goal.
How'd that work? Oh, were you coming back across?
No, I think you just hit the car and not the ball. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, the
perfect.
car in between.
Hey, Dandy, we have to be more positive today.
You read my
So
mind.
instead of saying I want to crawl back into bed so bad, you can say, "Oh, I can't wait to spend more time with my bed later on." Or
That
just
actually
bring it to work with you, I
That's
guess.
actually not bad, Mike. Not bad at all.
I'm actually good at positive thinking when I try. I just don't like trying. It's just easier to be unhappy. Yeah.
Daddy says I am
Good.
positive that I am
Good.
sleepy.
I mean, it is very early out there.
Well, I mean, I woke up this morning at like 4 something, and
Well, yeah, but you're weird.
wanted to read Peter King's Football Morning in America article, because I do like that article a lot. And I was sitting on the couch about 5:10. It dawns on me. I was like, "Oh no, I forgot to charge the batteries for my key light. I'm not going to have a key light this morning. I'm just going to be sitting in the dark." And then I remembered that I had actually purchased a power supply for it, so I didn't have to keep charging batteries. But that's why I'm so bright this morning on the stream, is because I haven't found like the right setting to make it equal what the battery setting was. It is. It's really warm. So, but anyway, I was like, oh, thank goodness I have that, because I was like, I have to figure out a positive for all the batteries that I didn't charge. See?
Look at that. That was great.
And I manifested a
Power supply.
power supply. That's how this works, right? 6:24 West Coast time, 9:24 on the East, 2:24 for those watching in the UK. Wow, there's a rooster back there. We're very excited. Tonight is the return of GMS Plays. Deathloop makes its premiere. So not only do we get the return of GMS Plays and a launch day title on PS5, Deathloop, but we get all that on Sean's birthday. He'll be playing it.
That's right.
Oh, wait, are
We
you
good?
actually going to be playing it on your birthday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it comes out at 9 p.m. Pacific time, and that's when we'll stream. Then we'll check out Deathloop together the first time. It'll be great.
You almost said that sarcastically. I was like, wait, has it already been out?
No,
Okay.
it even has a countdown right now on my, because I pre-installed it because I didn't forget, and it says you can't play this for 14 hours, 34 minutes, and 50 seconds, 49 seconds,
That's just
48
rude.
seconds, 47 seconds, 46 seconds, 45 seconds,
Get wrecked.
4 seconds, 43 seconds,
Noobs.
42 seconds, 41 seconds.
Dandy said mornings are always a little rough. Once I get to work, the magical positive dandy will appear.
Magic.
Wow, I got to make that a shirt. Magical positive dandy. That's a good name. Dungeon's asking what is Deathloop. We'll answer that in just a second. Downs is here, as I mentioned. You can get the game that Jelly was playing for free. I love you, Colonel Sanders. Is that the name of the game? Seriously? That's so good. Jelly Sanders was glorious hyper. Absolutely agree. We have more news coming up about events this weekend, but first we have to get informed, and to do that we go to the newsroom. It's video games headline time with hashtag video game expert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Monday, September 13th, 2021, and this is your gaming morning show, Morning Gaming News. Do you live in the UK? And do you like the Switch? Where- Oh, that one doesn't work anymore. Okay.
Oh, that's too bad. Oh,
There we go. Do you like spending less money than you used to have to spend?
yes.
Well, I got a deal for you. The base model of the Switch is getting a permanent European price cut. So if you are in the UK or mainland Europe, it used to cost one price, but now in the UK, it costs $259.99 curvy L thingies. And elsewhere in Europe, it costs $299 and 99 cents of those like C's that are trying to be E's. Congrats.
I just want to go to Europe with you now and have you try to pay for things.
Oh man, I don't have enough curvy L thingies. All I got is this C trying to be an E.
We're gonna get kicked out.
Pretty quickly.
This is, of course, in the lead up for the new OLED model, which is coming soon. Coming in October, I believe. So we're about a month out. So you'll probably see these price cuts worldwide coming up in the next couple weeks as retailers are trying to clear stock and all of that fun jazz. And then we'll have an OLED model. And next story of the day, we wrapped up Fortnite last week. Well, Fortnite's starting a new season now. And in this new season, it takes players to a new dimension. So there's a bunch of cubes. So this is Fortnite season 8, and it says cubed. And there's random cubes all over the place. The cubes are spreading across the island, but no one knows why. This comes from Austin Goslin of Polygon. The arrival of this new threat on the island provides most of the mechanical changes for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8. The new season includes changes to points of interest, new realities to explore, and augmented weapons. They also introduced... They talk a lot about the cubes, so go check out the story for all of the cube information.
So this is a game, right? And,
Yeah.
And there's cubes.
Mm-hmm.
What color are the cubes?
Purple.
I liked it better when Nintendo did it. Get it? Because they had a big GameCube that
Purple
was
cube.
purple.
Ooh, what if these all turn out to be Nintendos?
That actually would be really cool.
Is this how they announced the takeover?
Right.
We bought them. Ha ha.
This is a Nintendo property now. How cool would it be to see Mario and friends jumping around Fortnite, though? That'd be pretty neat. The season also adds the War effect, which is a feature that encourages players to work together and gather resources in order to build defenses, unvault weapons, and defend against alien invaders. You have to build turret stations, donate gold bars to specific construction sites around the map. And if the turret gets funded, it can be unvaulted and used. Take that, aliens.
Suck it.
We need
And
to like
cubes.
we need to speed up the R&D on that though. I mean, we could have the turret right now. We wouldn't have to try to unlock it.
Turrets cost money.
Seems ineffective. Or inefficient.
And then last news story of the day. As we all know, it's an important birthday. Something getting really old. It's Steam. Steam turns 18 years old.
Of course, yes. Not you.
Steam, which launched in September of 2003, 18 years ago. No, this one makes me feel old.
Well.
Steam came out the year I graduated high school.
Oh no.
That means I graduated high school 18 years ago. Man.
Could be worse. You could have graduated 23 years ago. Too.
Oh, yeah, that does sound
Can't do that.
So Zach Zweisen of Kotaku shares with us some information about Steam's 18th birthday. It was officially launched 18 years ago on September 12th. So this is actually from yesterday. So Steam does share a birthday with my sister. Is Steam my sister?
Wait, what?
Who knows? When it launched, it was a bit of a disaster. Collapsed servers, players couldn't log in. It was terrible. If you look at pictures of Steam 1.0, the UI was pretty bad. But they've turned it around and it's doing okay now. Good job, Steam.
Congrats.
Mhm.
Not bad. I liked you.
And always last but never least, we finish off today's gaming morning show, morning gaming news with the world renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. Ryan, can you cut the music?
Oh sure, absolutely, yeah. Yeah, and the music is
Big one.
Sometimes on Mondays, we have games that are out. And sometimes, even though it's someone's birthday, there's nothing. And out today is just a lonely mess.
Wait, there's just absolutely nothing.
Zach didn't even list Monday, September 13th on the list.
Wow.
It's like it just doesn't exist.
Yeesh.
Do you have sound effects of like wind, tumbleweeds?
Yeah. Oh,
Of course
no,
you do.
I don't.
Yes. Yeah.
No. All of my sound effects are broken. I have to fix those. Ryan, can you launch the tumbleweed graphic?
Yep, definitely had that ready to go. And
nothing's
action. Nope, didn't work.
Didn't work.
Should I
close.
should I do the outro with the screen and go back to all of us, or what's our name of the morning? Oh God, Pickle, you asked for it. You get it.
Wow.
It's a lot of shots.
Jeez.
That's your gaming morning
Look
show.
how good those pores look.
Gaming morning
Wow.
show, morning gaming news, right there. There you go. That's how we do it. Oh, he's still there.
Wow. Oh.
There's a lot. Awkward. The good news is you telling me to cut the music made me totally forget what I was going to do on my phone, so it's fine. Do you have a barren wasteland of nothing's out today?
like a
Like a tweet. Like, you know how
Oh,
you usually
no.
have like the GMS. Which, by the way, I want to give credit to Kalaf. Last two raids that we've done, one happened to be specifically to take someone to our name of the morning. Then the next one happened to be Kalaf recommended somebody who was playing our name of the morning. And both times, very nicely received by the people that we said hi to. So, good job, Kalaf.
Nice.
Proud of you. Ryan's UK looking blue as ever. What's my UK? Says Groggy. Also, good moron, Groggy. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron.
You're literally talking about the thing that I wear every day on my hat. That UK.
The UK part didn't like register in my brain, and all I heard was Ryan's looking as blue as ever, and I was looking at you trying to figure out. It's like you look pretty like reddish.
Well, here's what I realized is I don't have a Broncos hat with the Broncos logo on the back, and plus the one that I have, which says Equipment NFL because it was old Reebok hat, is way too tight for the amount of hair that I have right now. So I was like, well, I got to wear this one, but I got my Victory Monday shirt on, so that's a good thing.
Great. Good.
Man, you should be excited for me.
For you?
Yeah, we won.
Woo, the Broncos.
It's positive thinking day.
But I'm not a Broncos fan.
I know, but your team won.
We are currently in first place in the NFC East. The season's over. Congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles, NFC East champions. Week 1.
Sports coming up next hour. All right. We did confirm that Ben Hooper is going to be a guest on the show.
Yes.
Okay, we did confirm that. So, Mike, explain to us what Ben Hooper wrote about and why we have to basically plug this into every empty slot of the show.
Donkeys. There's donkeys looses in your neighborhood. Just kidding. This was kind of brought to our attention last week. God, they're here.
They're aggressive.
You're welcome.
Wow. Bob out of nowhere.
Diego's making weird noises. What are you doing, man? Everyone, Diego's eating. Shh, don't look.
Now I just want to look.
I'm
You're
gonna look.
looking. You said don't look.
Oh, I did. That's not the Ben Hooper story. That would be a pretty good Ben Hooper story, though. Breaking news! Diego's eating. Not bald, don't worry. So we all know what the Nobel Prize is. It's a very fancy prize they give to people. Are you familiar with the IG Nobel Prize, though? Or the IG? I don't know how to say it. Our very own Kyle, Claw, whatever you want to call him, brought this to our attention last week, which makes it even cooler that it made an appearance with Mr. Ben Hooper today. So they awarded their IG Nobel Prizes, and there's a lot of them. They gave them a whole bunch. So the recipients of the 2021 IG Nobel IG, and we'll call it IG Nobel Prizes, included researchers who experimented with upside-down rhinos, analyzed the bacteria in discarded gum, and studied the ways cats communicate with humans. The prizes awarded by Science Magazine Annals of Improbable Records Research were announced Thursday at the 31st annual IG Nobel Peace Prize ceremony. This is not really peace. But this is so big, we're going to have to break it up into a couple of segments. So we're going to go through the list right now.
This is even bigger than you thought, Mike. This is so big that you're just going to have to insert like maybe 2 prizes per try. We're going to cram as many of these as we can throughout the whole entire show. So what are the first 2 prizes today?
So the first 2 that we have are the Biology Prize, which went to Swedish researcher Suzanne Schatz, who analyzed the variations in cat vocalizations while communicating with humans. And I need to reiterate, these are all real. So these aren't like haha funny things. These are all legitimate research studies. But don't really do a whole lot for anyone except for, Ben Hooper, I guess. The second one was the Ecology Prize was awarded to a team of Spanish and Iranian researchers who used genetic analysis to compare the different species of bacteria found on discarded chewing gum removed from paved surfaces in various countries. That one's got a warm spot in my heart because when I was a kid, my favorite thing to do was pull the gum off the bottom of tables and eat it. And that's why I will never get COVID. Just kidding.
That sounds like a pretty bold promise.
Yeah, it sounds. I'm not going to make that promise.
Next segment, where we add more prizes, we're going to tell you about Chemistry Prize and Mike's Memorial 6 Economies Prize.
Nice.
So that's going to happen.
Remember, I'm gone at 9 though. Where'd my thing go?
Uh-oh.
Not 9, 10.
Did we
What
lose
comes
Mike?
after 9?
Did we
10.
lose Mike now?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
My thing wasn't working
Controller,
as
maybe?
usual. Yeah, that one.
According to K-Laugh, don't forget orgasms are reliably effective nasal decongestant.
K-Laugh. No spoilers, buddy.
Oh, no spoilers, K-Laugh. Everyone forget that I said that.
Jeez, K-Laugh.
And forget that K-Laugh put that in the chat, please. Okay? Are we? Did we
I'm
all
gonna have
forget?
to dock your pay today.
Did we get neuralized? Is Will Smith here?
Men in Black,
KJ says, "Heck yes, cat vocalist."
Galaxy Adventures. Here come Men in Black. Promise you won't. I don't know if that's the right word, but sounds good.
It's not the worst word.
Oh, sorry, I stole a goal
Oh,
from
nice.
you.
Oh, you're good.
You would have scored had I not gotten the
Oh
way.
gosh, hitting lots of things.
Mike's tummy is filled with other people's gum.
No, I've pooped that since 7
Maybe.
years. Yeah, I haven't done it in at least 7 years that I'm aware of. I mean,
Mike sometimes just blacks out.
yeah, not from drinking or anything, just from like life.
We need to
And
answer.
then I'll wake up and be like, "How did I get here?"
We need to answer KJ's
Oh.
question. What is Deathloop?
It's a new game launching tomorrow, but tomorrow in some parts of the world starts tonight at 9 p.m. So we're gonna play Deathloop, brand new game.
Oh, I got
where
an epic play button.
where you're trying to assassinate people, hence the death. But whenever you die, you come back and have to try again, hence the loop, death loop.
They really made a literal name to this.
It's
Game.
like Returnal.
I put a new name. Oh gosh.
That was a mess.
Yep, yeah, sure was. And then that guy stole my my fancy glowing ball.
All right, were there any other questions that we had, chat, that we forgot to address? It's a Q&A segment, an AMA with GMS.
Oh, whoops! Someone moved the goal. That'd be a fun game mode. A moving goal.
Would it? You didn't even like when there were spikes on cars.
What?
Remember when we played the
The
Royal
football one?
No, there was like a Royal Rumble one that we did too, where like everyone had a different ability. There was a plunger.
Oh yeah, that was stupid.
So would you really like if they moved the goals around?
I mean, because that would benefit me.
An actual GMS AMA.
You don't want that.
Maybe next anniversary stream.
Did I get him?
Yeah, you scored.
Oh, sweet.
Ow.
That guy really. It's his birthday.
He's just running around blowing people up.
Oh, I was right there a second ago.
Yeah. KJ said Ben's going to be a guest, not a host, because we opened up the show saying Ben Hooper's going to join us. It sounded like Ben Hooper was becoming a permanent part of the show.
He's sick and tired of chasing animals.
Well,
He decided to retire and become a host of GMS.
I referenced Peter King earlier. I mean, Peter King went from SI to the MMQB, now to NBC, and is basically doing the same article in all three of those places. So, I mean, we could have Ben Hooper join us, but just also write fun articles about animals and states and
Just give us the
Verbs.
scoop.
yeah.
I'm gonna say, Ben, can I have your cell number? Can you just text me like when you hear funny stories?
See, and that's
I'd
the
be
thing
like,
is, Downs,
no.
I don't know, because Ben originally invited Ben on for an interview. So what I think we could do is have Ben on for an interview, and then ask Ben to come on later to play 5 questions. That's what I think would be the most fun. But Ben would do great with 5 questions, so...
Yeah,
Would he? I mean, we don't know that.
I know that.
Hey,
I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
What about your loins?
All my
Yeah.
loins are
You have any
unreliable.
chills? Are
Nice.
they multiplying?
Did you see we kissed there, Sean?
We did it together.
What kind of Alabama? Go roll tide.
Sports coming up next hour. Nice.
Oh, thanks, that person.
That
Just
guy
as
was
a
like, I don't want
plan.
overtime.
Have you guys seen my new celebration?
The bubbles?
Yeah, it's the bubbles.
How do you get celebrations?
He buys things.
Boop, boop, boop.
Well, I know,
Boop,
but
boop, boop.
is there
like the
any way to
bubbles.
do it without buying them?
Nope. Occasionally you'll get one on. Oh god,
That
Okay.
was higher than I could get to.
that was kind of cool. A bunch of planes just flew overhead.
How was everyone's weekend? What is something that you did this weekend? Anything fun?
Nothing.
I celebrated a birthday.
Whose birthday?
I missed. It was me.
Why'd you celebrate your birthday this weekend?
Today's your birthday. Yeah, that's rude.
Because this is a Monday and everyone's busy working and being at school and stuff.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well, I preserved the
Overtime
the overtime.
birthday. I got chills. They're multiplying.
I'm losing control. Aw, thanks, Kate Zaid. That's a winner's car right there. That's what I'm driving today. Driving a
She was
1-0
talking.
car. That's almost in there.
Yeah,
Why do they have a guy being the goalie? What kind of noob is
they're-
that?
they're boring.
What's his name? I watched a guy we talked to last week. Oh no.
Creative mind frame?
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
On Facebook.
He's
When he was playing some Rocket League. That dude's cracked.
he's much better at this game than I am.
Oh,
Oh no, I missed. Now,
oh
crap.
no.
Well,
Oh.
that's all right. It's for the segment because we got to get to birthdays anyway. So. 6:46.
Birthdays.
You all right there?
Yeah, I'm very positive. I'm positive that we just lost.
Yeah, KJ was playing Rocket League on what, Friday? Saturday? Something like
Yeah.
that? How'd you like it?
Where's the birthday link?
We had a nice little discussion about how to like do ball cam and not ball cam. It was quite interesting. With KJ on KJ's stream. There was the we were discussing the upside and downside to Rocket League.
Oh,
All right, it is now 6:47 on the West Coast, 9:47 out on the East Coast, and 2:47 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Thanks for being here on Think Positive Day. You mentioned about getting sick. Vix was trending on Twitter. We'll tell you a little bit why coming up in just a bit. This Saturday, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time. It's a 1920s murder mystery party with Kate Zaid. Starts at 7:30, as I mentioned. It's a closet cosplay contest, so everyone who's invited onto Kate's
have to
stream
be
will
in the
be
closet.
in cosplay and figure out with Kate which one is the murderer.
My camera doesn't reach to the closet. Hey, what do I do?
No, you have to cosplay as a closet.
Oh, okay. I could do that. I could do that.
That could be kind of fun, actually. So that is Saturday at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time on Kate Zaid's stream. Coming up on Sunday around 12 noon Pacific time, it's Kiki Lowe's Love Royale 2. I don't know if the 2 is actually part of the official title, but Love Royale has made an appearance before on Kiki's stream. It's happening again at 12 p.m. Pacific time. People will be trying to win the hearts of eligible bachelors and I don't know what they're called, but they're on the internet, and many of the contestants can win their hearts. I mean, if you've seen Kiki's emote, the heart emote that Kiki has, you can do exactly what Kiki does and win the heart, and then you can eat it.
Sorry, what?
I'll show you. Look in your Twitch chat.
I missed that part.
Look,
But
that's what
but I don't
Kiki's
wanna
doing.
eat
In
a-
that. Kiki's eating the heart right there.
But I don't want to eat art.
Well, if you signed up to play, That's what has to happen. So we'll see.
Dang it.
It's now 6:50. Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please let us know in the chat because we would like to celebrate with you. Today,
With you?
it's Sean's birthday. Happy birthday, Sean.
Sean. All right, that's the end.
It's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot, toot. Toot. You can't toot your own birthday. It's not.
I can't hear that song and not toot toot. It's
Do you have
like
cake?
an automatic response.
Do it in your head then. Jeez.
Do you have cake?
I do.
Okay. Can I have some cake, please?
Yep.
May I have some cake, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Also, today's birthday, it's Nintendo Nerds' Backrolls' birthday.
What?
Backrolls' birthday of Nintendo. Anyway, if you see Nintendo Nerds in the Twitch chat, that is Backrolls. It's Backrolls' birthday.
What?
Birthday brothers.
He's only 23. He looks so young. Find out his moisturizing regimen.
Yeah, so when you see Nintendo Nerds, who has been getting here for like the MHC,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
be sure to say happy birthday. Backrolls.
Yeah.
It's your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Toot toot.
All right. Peter Katera has a birthday today.
Peter Cetera.
77 today. Katera.
Gosh. No, Cetera. He wrote one of the greatest songs in the history of the movies. He wrote The Glory of Love from The Karate Kid Part 1. I am a man who will fight for your honor.
That was a pretty good song.
I'll be the hero that you're dreaming of. We'll live together, knowing together that we did it all for the glory of love.
Wow.
Sorry.
No,
Pretty good.
you're right. That's a pretty good song.
That's a really good song.
However, once again, I'm a little annoyed that I don't know which one is Peter Cetera in the picture.
Do you
You
not
had to
know?
look at that.
Do you not know how captions work?
I do, but I can't read.
I mean, at least that's not one where Peter Cetera is like half out of focus. You know,
He's
like
half in the picture, his
Yeah.
ear,
like that one.
left
look at
ear's
that.
in the picture.
That one's not that bad. I mean, it could be worse. So.
I look at I just look at Discord and I see your arm. I forget that there's another direction to look.
We could play a game during birthdays, where we show the picture and be like, whose birthday is it?
Isiah Whitlock Jr. celebrates his 67th birthday today. The actor.
Cool. He's great.
2 more years.
Yeah.
Oh, so
too
close.
shy. Producer Tyler Perry is 52 today.
Freaking Tyler Perry. He's made like 7,848 Medea movies. I can't wait for Medea goes to Trader Joe's and Medea walks to her car. Medea cooks dinner.
Have you ever
Medea
watched any of
learned-
the Medea movies?
No. I watched some of one of them and I was like, eh.
Actor
From
Ben
what I
Savage.
understand, they're all the same.
Actor Ben Savage is
And
40.
there's the
Actor Ben is 41.
Here's another one. This picture. I don't know which one is Ben Savage.
Oh no, I know Danielle Fishel. It's fine.
Why were they at Comic Con for a Boy Meets World event?
Because it's like the nerd culture has pulled in Boy Meets World as like
Yeah.
part
This
of
is
their culture.
this is ours
I
now.
guess. Yeah, yeah.
give it.
Even though he wasn't a nerd,
No.
it's fine. Like a pop culture kind of a thing.
Niall Horan.
Singer Niall Horan turns 28 today.
Fun fact: he's the only One Direction member from Ireland.
Where's
Austin's
Austin when
not
you
here,
need it?
and we're having a One Direction birthday.
Austin, come back.
A fan of Hildart Duff and Harry Clarence Styles.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Austin.
come back to me?
Lili Reinhart turns 25 today. The actress.
Her fun fact isn't that fun. She finished her high school classes at an online school.
I feel
so
like that's
did
true
all of
for-
America last year.
And I feel like that's true for any actor or actress that finds any success during high school. They're just like, all right, well, I'm done with high school. I'm gonna just do that over here while I'm making lots of money making movies.
I'll just let someone else answer all the questions, and I'll be rich. It's ridiculous. Quarter century way to go.
It's singer Randy Jones of the Village People's birthday. He turned 69.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
I wish they had said which one he was. That would be funnier.
Kayla.
How old is, or which one? I don't know. Whatever. Ooh, it's Dave Mustaine's birthday of Megadeth. He's 60. Ooh, that's cool. Comedian Jeff Ross, 56.
K-Laugh, they're wondering if you could look up which character in the Village People Randy Jones played.
Randy Jones and me.
It's drummer Steve Perkins' birthday.
Who'd he play for?
He was from Porno for Pyros and Jane's Addiction. He's 54.
Oh, that's funny.
I have a question, Sean. You did a nice job spotlighting Randy Jones of the Village People.
Uh-huh.
There's another one. Is there a reason we're not supposed to bring up them? I just want to make sure I'm like not screwing something
No,
up.
the Village People was just more fun.
Because look at this one. Record producer musician Don Was. Name was Don Was. Maybe name is
Don
still
Was is
Don
60.
Was.
Nice.
69.
That it's also Joe E. Tata's birthday. He turns 85. Some good birthdays today. Some good names. Tavis Smiley. He's 57.
All right.
Kind of a strange guy.
Sean's birthday is today, as we've mentioned. Okay, we have 3 This Day in Gaming histories that predate 1995. So let's go and see if Sean can get 2 out of 3 in this birthday edition, a very special birthday. Mike has the theme song ready for this special birthday edition of Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit. All right, 1983, Sean. Lawsuit or Not Lawsuit?
Birthday.
How epic would it be if this was the return of the lawsuits?
Could be.
But I'm gonna say not lawsuit.
So going Not
For
Lawsuit.
all of them?
For 1983,
For the
not a
first one.
lawsuit.
Okay.
All right. The cat sound means Sean's locked in his answer. Meow. All right. 1983, Nintendo releases
Cat.
Super Mario Brothers in arcades in Japan. You kind of knew that one, though.
Yes.
Wow. Cool.
Sean's always bragged that Super Mario Brothers was on his birthday. So,
It's true.
all right. 1 for 1. 1992. 1992. Lawsuit or not lawsuit?
I'm gonna just stick with not lawsuit.
Locked in his answer. A U.S. Court of Appeals rules that
not against-
reverse engineering is
it's
a
not a good
legitimate business practice. The ruling comes into the Nintendo versus Atari copyright infringement case. The court rules, however, that Atari had infringed Nintendo copyrights for other reasons. I am so sorry. It still involved a lawsuit. You're now 1 of 2.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
here we go.
1.5.
1993. 1993 for the win. 1993.
Not lawsuit.
That one really kind of tickles the ears, Bob.
Yes.
Oof. Acclaim releases the Mortal Kombat video game for Super Nintendo, Genesis, Game Boy. You are a winner.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct.
Nice work. It was available
Thank you.
on the Super Nintendo for $75. According to this.
Price.
Why was it $75?
This weekend on Reddit, someone had posted a picture of. They're like, "Oh, you think games are expensive now?" And they posted a picture from like Toys R Us in 1993, or 90 whatever, back in the early 90s, and games for like $85, $60, $55.
Really?
Like,
Yeah,
it
games
was
are actually
crazy.
significantly cheaper now, especially if
Yeah.
you consider inflation.
K-Laugh.
It's nuts.
I'd still like to know why Mortal Kombat specifically was $75, or if that was just market value.
Because it was a popular title, probably.
Maybe.
Also,
arcade.
he answered our Randy Jones question. Randy Jones was the cowboy.
So he's insignificant. He's not the construction worker.
Thank you, K-Laugh.
Appreciate it. Calaf says it's kind of crunch time around Calafville. So
Is he eating? Are you eating like a crunchy breakfast? Why are we crunching?
What's for breakfast?
Come on,
I think-
Calaf.
I think he's finishing up that day one patch for Deathloop. Calaf made Deathloop all by himself.
Top of
I
the
like to
moron.
imagine he's just sitting there playing. Don't let the guy fall from the balloon into the monster's mouth. That's what he means by crunch time. I'm at 122.
It's good to see you, Jack. Good moron. 1999 in Japan, Sony releases, or rather announces the official name to the successor to the PlayStation and says it's PlayStation 2. That's really
Great.
anticlimactic.
Yep. What an announcement.
It's PlayStation 2.
Oh,
Enjoy.
What was that?
Sean just
That was-
flashed us.
I'm sorry. What?
That Sean just flashed us. He flashed on and off the screen.
Yep. I
Flashes.
don't think it was Sean, but that's fine.
Good moron.
It is good to see Kajito. Thank you for sending your party of 9 over to Gaming Morning Show. That is Sean and Mike over on the left-hand side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It is Think Positive Day, or Positive Thinking Day, so thank you for being here. It is also Sports.Gaming, top left. It's Sean's birthday. We are doing This Day in Gaming History. We just had birthdays. It's also Backrolls' birthday. If you've never been here before, we are a morning radio show that plays games, and we do birthdays at 6:50 a.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. So if you have a birthday to celebrate with us, let us know, and we would love to celebrate with you. Let's see, what else is happening? 2004, Konami releases Gradius 5, something like that, for PlayStation 2. 2005, Burnout Revenge came out for PlayStation 2. Same year, Burnout Legends was out. Tecmo Classic Arcade came out. 2006, Nintendo releases the DS Lite system in Onyx Black and Coral colors. It's Coral's pink, apparently. 2011, God of War Origins collection came out for PlayStation 3. Same year, Harvest Moon, The Tale of Two Towns came out. And EA Sports released the NFL 12 video game. That's what it says. I think it would have been Madden, right? But anyway, that's PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
So
Winston, so next time that we don't have any games of being released, we should just read old ones. You guys see, look, Diego's running around. Boop, 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 boop,
Bridget,
Sorry.
thank you for subbing on YouTube. We appreciate that. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/gaming morning show. Next hour, we have a top 10 list that Mike will find. We're excited about that. We'll open up next hour telling you the other award winners of whatever Mike was talking about in the first hour from Ben Hooper. That's coming up. And next hour, sports! On this Victory Monday edition of Gaming Morning Show. Well, kind of. Sports are also dumb as well. So, Kajito, thanks for sending everyone over here. We'll come back. Hour number 2 on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
Tonight, on I Guess We'll Never Know, we go inside the unsolved case of a sibling rivalry. A misunderstanding between brother and sister that led to destruction. Mom, have you seen my Furby? What started as a practical joke turned deadly.
Copia said, my sister tried to convince me that it was based on a witch in the woods near my house. I boiled her Furby in response.
It was premeditated. Turns out, it was third-degree murder.
The eyes and beak melted slightly.
A special GMS event. Furbicide in the forest. Only one Furby was harmed in the making of this promo. Or was it?
The truth is,
You can't kill a Furby.
It's behind you! Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. And join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. Time for hour number 2, right now.
morning, gamer. Thanks for being here wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. That is Sean. I am Hefty Goof. Thanks for being here. 10 past the hour, 7 o'clock on the West Coast. Thanks again, Kajito, for the raid. Kajito says, I try to remind myself of other times I've been low and remember that I get through those, so why not again? This is going back to our topic of the day, which is Positive Thinking Day. Quick error on my part. Mike could only be here for the first hour, so I completely teased all the Ben Hooper stories wrong. We're not going to probably tell you any of the rest of them until tomorrow, so sorry, chat. Although, is Mike here tomorrow? I don't even remember. Okay, good. Yay. So, all right. KJ says, honestly, not to be sappy, but this is so honest. Starting the weekdays listening to y'all and watching chat helps me set the intention for the day, especially today. And I foresee it will be the same tomorrow. Last 2 days of work before the next chapter of my life begins. That's good. You know, Mike was kind enough to get former Broncos offensive lineman Mark Schlereth to do a cameo for my birthday earlier this year. And Schlereth hosts a morning radio show in Denver. And Mark said something to the effect of, hey, the one thing that I try to remember doing radio is there's something we could do in the morning that when somebody's having a rough day at work, this is paraphrasing, that they might remember that idiotic thing that we did in the morning and it'll make them laugh, right? Because, I mean, I've definitely had jobs where, like, by 2:30 in the afternoon, I'm like, gosh, I just want to go home, right? So, given the fact that not everybody generally gets to do what they want to do, although I believe you can, which I'm always happy to talk about that offline, you know, this show's hopefully part of that formula. And on your birthday, Sean, especially considering that this is like, what, 2 weeks into our second year as a show, it means a lot to me because this show has helped me out tremendously, too, in the same way, trying to be positive. So,
for sure. And we've talked a lot about it in terms of our goals for the show and our vision for the show. And that's a big part of it is, you know, whether we're talking about silly fun things or trying to discuss more serious topics. We want to do it in a way that will uplift people and motivate them to, do the things they need to do throughout the day. And I feel
Good
like we've done a pretty good
moron.
job of that so far.
Good moron.
Bob, wait for him to get done. My God. Sorry, I apologize. I feel like I've ignored Jack, which was not my intention, but good moron to you, Jack. You've said like 87 things so far this morning, and we didn't even get a chance to say hi. You said, I try to listen to positivity streams, and they honestly help. Listen, I believe in one aspect of the positivity train, and that's when you're trying to get something off the ground or you're trying to make a tough choice, having cheerleaders helps. Now, you do need to have people who are not just there to root you on, but having cheerleaders help. So, chat, you've been a big part of GMS's cheerleaders. Very much so thank you for doing that. Quiet I Am Gaming is here. Quiet had a birthday last week. I don't think you were on the show when we did wish you a happy birthday during our birthday segment, but we did remember that you were at Marlins versus Mets, and since the Mets primarily lose, how was the game? I'm assuming your Marlins won, but I don't know for a fact.
Did the Mets lose?
Did the Mets probably lose? Is that what we're renaming the segment? Down says, by 2 p.m. in the afternoon, I'm good to finish work. Luckily, that's GMS time. That's true. We are 3:14 now. In the UK. Oh, good. They won on your birthday. Nice work, Quiet. I'm proud of you.
Nice.
All right. Tonight, GMS plays Deathloop. That starts at 9 p.m. Pacific time, which is launch time for Deathloop. That is part of GMS Plays. It will be resumed likely on Friday at 9 p.m. as well. You don't think you can beat it in one run?
I have no idea. I haven't looked up anything about it in terms of like length and stuff like that. I'm assuming longer than 2 hours, though.
I'm excited to watch for at least 15 minutes. And I'll
How
probably
angry
be in
would
bed.
everyone be if Deathloop finally comes out and it's 2 hours long?
Oh, is this one of those like long delayed titles?
Yeah, it was delayed a couple times, and people have just been really excited about it. So,
Oh, and because Mike's not here too, that whole tease about we'll reveal the GMS mascot, we'll do that tomorrow too. Yeah, it's good. It's good to prepare for shows. That's all I'm saying. All right, coming up, we will do the top 10 list, which our friend Mike picked before leaving, which is... Wait, is it just the link that's in the spot?
yeah, it says it's a surprise.
Oh, it's backwards. Okay, because my iPad's cutting off that third column for some reason. It's a surprise. Top 10 list today, so it's a surprise. Bridget, like I mentioned, thank you for the follow, the subscription on YouTube. Appreciate that. Kajito, thanks for the raid this morning. Dr. Chick, lurk, audio only mode, back to work, staying positive, get me through this Monday. Absolutely, we got your back, Dr. Chick. Listen, it's Victory Monday, okay? Anytime the Broncos, don't throw a whole bunch of interceptions, I'm pretty happy about that. So,
Good start.
did USC play on Saturday?
No, I mean, kind of.
Wait, did they lose?
Part of the team played on Saturday.
Oh, unintentional. I'm sorry. I really didn't know. I mean, I assumed they
Oh yeah,
played, but I didn't know they lost.
Man, they were awful. I mean, Stanford came out and looked better than they did in week 1, but it was bad. It was like hard to watch second half. Bad. It was rough.
Emi. Awkward. Oof. Well, at least the F1 race went all right.
Yeah, it was a great weekend of sports.
Sports are not.
At least the Broncos won.
I missed. Well, it doesn't really matter. They're late to the party.
I missed.
All right, they made it. There was a heckler who kept calling out Lindor specifically. Not sure what his deal was. Man, yeah, take it easy on Lindor. Jeez. Yeah, listen, I told you earlier, I'm a pretty positive person, but part of what that impacted me was I didn't really pay attention to negative feelings, and I've gotten better at understanding like how to process that side of things, so that it helps me. But the problem with me is I kind of take everything that's not fun or like playing into like the things that I like to do the most, and it's like pain. You know, it's like minor pain, right? But it's just I don't like it, so I don't do it. And so negative feelings like really do impact me, especially when I'm around negative energy. Like if I get in a room, you know, like one of those days maybe you go to an office and let's say your office has like 8 people in it and everyone just seems to be in like a bad mood. That kind of impacts me really heavily.
Yeah.
So
It's tough. I have a hard time same like in the office, but when like it seems like I just have a stretch of not happy patients. Not that you have to be happy every time you come see me, but like when I just have a string of like super negative, like the world is falling apart patients, and sometimes that happens in a day.
yeah.
It starts to wear on you.
Yeah, I think KJ, I'm pretty empathetic for sure. Oh, Copia's here. Good moron to you, Copia. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron.
Aw, Copia said good moron and happy birthday to my beloved Shawnee Poo.
It was the best.
Did you two have a nice private birthday time?
Yes. Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, I kind of popped straight up into the air. So I just now landing. Like I had no chance to get around and get back to that ball.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Internet?
It was doing the thing again. Seems to be okay. Yes. Oh, nope, a little bit. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Real bad.
Yeah, you were up on the ceiling again. Can you go save that really quick? Nope.
Nope.
You can't.
I sure can't.
Oh no!
Oh, why is this happening?
It just said sports.gaming joined the match, which is hilarious.
I'm here.
Kalaf said, I find racking my brain to find silver lining is a fun diversion from whatever slop I'm going through. Sometimes the answer is so absurd it flips the whole day into positive territory. Raining on the golf course, no bugs, deadline for work, free typing, speed training. There you go. Yeah, I think I try to find positivity too because it helps me be grateful as well. You know, because it's easy to look at the things that you don't have or the opportunity that you missed, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've had a couple of moments in my life where it's like, man, if I had just done this, this would have been a whole lot different, you know? But I try not to live in the regrets too much. I just try to frame it so I learn from it.
Yeah, it can be detrimental to just constantly live in the what ifs.
Yeah, I think you need to process them, right? Like, you can't ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can find a way to steer it around, it can be helpful. Man, I'm getting jumped up into the air, like stalled is the word I was looking for. A whole bunch in this game. Anyway, it's 5-1. This game isn't important. What is important is the list of the day is coming up next. You know, when our hard carry is having some connection issues. Copia says, nice. To be honest, it wasn't the best first day. It's not the job I overly want, but the times are good. It's hard work, but it's better than nothing. So it'll do for me now. Wishing you the best of luck on your new gig, too. Yeah, it sounds like Jack. Jack, you have something, too? Lots of us starting new jobs or finishing old ones. Huh, you start a new gig this week or next week as well. Look at that. We're in a transition period with GMS.
Everyone's getting new jobs.
I'm on a new
What are we
job.
gonna do? We just got these old jobs.
We'll be your steady rock, okay? As you all start new adventures, we'll be your your classic, well-known GMS that's there for you all the time and allowing goals like that.
Oh, I left the party at some point.
You did.
I appear to still be here though.
Should we just move the ball around for a while? Just kind of play keep away.
Let's play keepy uppy.
That's centered though. Oh. GMS just like Grandma used to make. Absolutely. Yeah, we've been hosting the show just like my grandpa did before me and my father did before me. It's a legacy show. My great grandpa started this stream back in rural Oregon in 1823. You can look it up. She used to stream it with just a cricket and a shoebox.
Uphill both ways.
Uphill both ways.
Oh man, this is a mess. At least it's the PlayStation that's having issues and not my computer.
Well, for a while there, you were sitting so still while you were playing. I thought that you froze, and I was like, wow, because the whole internet went down. Actually, we don't need that, Copia, but thank you for the offer. We have a person named Peter who helps us with changing the beds and taking care of fresh towels for Grandma. So, I don't know if you know Peter, but... Well, didn't Peter borrow your stream one time? So I think maybe you are familiar with Peter.
That was weird. Oh, I could have hit that in had my car gone forward instead of sideways.
Sideways.
Oh, now I'm in the goal.
Sean.
Now I'm in the floor.
No, I agree, Quiet. Actually, that is a future thing for sure. I mean, when Tim the Tapman had his kid, that's one thing that he talked about quite a bit was, this is a way where if my kid gets into gaming or my kid gets into, he's pretty into metal music, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Then that stream could continue with him. So you never know. 7:25 West Coast time, 10:25 out on the East. It is 3:25 for those watching in the UK. If you missed our story from Ben Hooper in the first part of the hour, the biology prize of the 2021 Ig Nobel Prizes went to a Swedish researcher, Susanne Schultz, who analyzed the variations in cat vocalizations while communicating with humans, and the Ecology Prize was awarded to a team of Spanish and Iranian researchers who used genetic analysis to compare the different species of bacteria found on discarded chewing gum recovered from paved surfaces in various countries. On tomorrow's Gaming Morning Show, we'll reveal the rest of these prizes. They're legitimate studies. According to Ben Hooper, it's an award that was developed to be satirical, but are legitimate studies. So, interesting. Any more teas, coffees, milk, sugar, or cream sugar for your rooms? No, we're good. Thank you for offering. Apparently, Copia is serving as... I'll exit out of this match. Copia is serving as hospitality now for Gaming Morning Show. That's really kind of you,
I could use some new coffee. New coffee, that's a weird way to say it.
Is it like
I'm almost out.
Is it like new Coke?
I want some of this old coffee. This has been in here for like a week.
I want a new Coke. One that won't make me sick. I'm just leaving my match, and then I'll be right with you. I got distracted. Only the finest service for GMS, and only the finest to provide it. Thanks, Copia. That's right.
It's true. Porter.
Like
Housekeeper / porter.
Are you like a delicious, rich, dark beer?
Checks out.
And we're Okay. Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. Odd Monday, but happy you're here. 7:28 West Coast time. Let's give you the top 10 list. This is on Positive Thinking Day. It's a surprise. Mike O picked this list.
I bet it's gonna be good.
We'll see what it is. If it's not, maybe even though Austin can't be here for the show, Austin will be willing to pick our top 10 list. Can Austin have like the Google Docs doc open whilst at work?
Probably not.
No. All right, this one's from HubSpot.com. HubSpot.com. Suitha. I need serious help again. Just a sec. No. No. Come on, Siri. Don't let me down.
Sweda Amerison.
This is from Sweda Amerison. Okay. According to Siri.
Nailed it.
And it comes from HubSpot.com. All right. Allow cookies. Can I just please read the list? Please. I don't want to subscribe. Anyway, 10 creative ways to keep a positive attitude no matter what. I like how I was saying that in a little disgruntled way. Okay, now it's time. All right. Number 1 on this list.
1.
You'll be more optimistic. This is what happens if you have a positive outlook on things, according to this study. If you have a positive outlook, naturally results come out in a more optimistic way. So by saying, hey, whatever's happening, I'm going to see the glass half empty or glass half full thing. Then it'll help you deal with negative events as well, because you'll find something positive to take away from it.
2.
But you haven't read number 1 yet.
Shoot.
Keep going.
I can't navigate this list. Where am I at?
There's a part that says number 1 and then says a thing.
I thought the bolded words were
Yeah, I
the
did
start of
too,
the
but-
list. All right. Number 1.
1.
Start a gratitude journal. Oh, and there's details down here. Man, this list is really long. This is a really long webpage. We're about 2/3 or a third of the way down and finally get to what we're looking for. So imagine looking at all the things you're grateful for by writing them in a journal. I'm not very good at journaling. Did you ever journal?
Yeah, I journal from time to time. I go through waves of journaling a bunch, and then it falls off. And always it falls off, and then like mental health starts to get more difficult. And every time I'm like, I should just not stop journaling. Just keep doing it because it helps.
I always thought that I should vlog to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be the way I would do it. But I haven't.
Anyway,
Anyway,
that'd be on brand. Someone's like, "Hey Ryan, you should start a journal," and instead you started like a private vlog. That totally fits.
yeah. I mean, when I just started fatherhood, I used to record audio notes to my daughter, who didn't hear them, but I stopped doing that. Should have done it longer. Anyway, whatever you want to write, it's up to you. Write a great gratitude journal.
2.
Number 2 is treat yourself to some self-care every day. And I can get on board with this. It says it's always important to take care of both your physical and mental health, which indeed is important. And what I like about this is doing a little bit every day, because the cumulative effects of doing something for yourself, doing some self-care every day, is far greater than letting yourself be super busy and then being like, this one day every 2 months or every 2 weeks is a self-care day, and I'm gonna do all of the things. And it's nice to have that day, but it's gonna be a lot more effective to do a little bit every day. So it says, consider the ways you can unwind, de-stress, and have some you time. Some examples are doing a face mask, watching a movie, baking, reading, calling a friend, etc., etc.
3.
Quiet said, I actually have started going to bed and just thinking about what I'm grateful for. I'm with you. In fact, I talk to Theo about this a lot because Theo is very spiritual, and I don't necessarily have like a religious dog in the fight per se, but I do kind of believe that like there's a voice out there you can talk to, and when I talk to it, I try not to ask for things. Instead, I try to reflect on what I'm grateful for. So yeah, I'm with you. I like that a lot. This one says start every morning strong. This is why I try to do the whole make your bed in the morning thing. Is just no matter what happens, you've accomplished something. That's kind of the psychology behind making your bed. And again, this is easier for me, admittedly, because I am a morning person. It's harder for me to keep this momentum late into the night. But if you can find a way to make your morning the best part of your day, it's kind of that same concept. No matter what else happens the rest of that day, you've accomplished something, right? Or something that helps you. Oprah was on a podcast recently and just talked about sitting in stillness for 5 minutes if you can. For longer, great. And not meditation necessarily, just stillness, right? And being able to reflect on what you want to accomplish that day, and it can help a lot because if nothing else, it frames your day. I'll tell you a bad story
4,
for my Friday after Sean's number 4. Actually, after the list is over, and I'll give you a great example of this because Friday I had every reason to say this was an awful day. So
4,
Number 4 is avoid spreading gossip. To many, gossip is their bread and butter. However, the mere act of saying things, whether or not they are true, behind someone's back that you wouldn't say to their face is negative. Don't spread gossip. It can be hard to avoid gossip, but simply refusing to get involved and participate can go a long way.
I agree
5,
wholeheartedly. Did you hear what Jack did?
I did. I can't believe Jack would do that.
Yeah, I can't believe Jack would do that either. So, jeez, Jack. Number 5, crack more jokes. So,
Done.
speaking of which, we started a band and called it Books,
Yeah.
so no one can judge us by our covers. Anyway,
Okay.
follow more joke Twitter threads. Maybe tune in for GMS dad joke battles.
I have one.
Okay,
I've been saving this for you.
good.
Did you know alligators can live up to 100 years? That's why there is an increased chance that they will see you later.
That's good.
I know you'd like it.
Well, I'm just happy that that's our last joke.
Hey, do any of you know a pirate's favorite letter? Huh?
Is it R?
You'd think it was R, but their first love is the sea.
Thank you, Bob.
You're welcome.
Number 6.
6,
Take real breaks. All right, this one I do believe in. And I don't know how you do it, Sean, because it sounds like the description of your work, other than maybe like a designated lunch break. I picture you just cracking people over and 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 over again, right? And so I don't know how you manage this. It's hard on the kind of work I do is event based, and when the events are happening, there's no chance to do this. But I try to manage it in what I can control, which is the week to week stuff. And I started doing I think it's Pomodoros, something like that, where you set a timer. You do 25 minutes of work, a 5-minute break. 25 minutes of work, 5-minute break. Now I modified mine because that wasn't going to work. And plus I'm very much like a flow worker, right? Meaning I got to get going. And then once I get going, I get momentum. And if I stop, it impacts my momentum. So I went to a 55-5 thing. And it's really helped. I think it's Pomodoros. I can link it in the chat. But point being, if you get breaks at work, which you're supposed to legally in the United States, if not everywhere else, just use your breaks. Take them. You don't really need to power through as much as I think we were taught maybe a generation ago.
7,
Have something to look forward to after work. You might be tired after a long day, but having something planned after 5 p.m. can make the day look a little brighter. This might be something with your coworkers, family, friends, a night of fun. But your plans don't always have to involve going out for drinks or dinner, or even planning something specific with a friend. It's just something is going to happen that evening that you can look forward to. Maybe it's a glass of your favorite wine. Maybe it's a little candy bar. Maybe you're going to binge a show on Netflix. Maybe
What was
maybe
that?
you're going to call your friend Hefty Goof.
What was that? Gosh, I can't remember which one you just said, but you said it funnily and it's made me laugh. Also, I said funnily. I don't know if that's a word. Number 8 on this list.
8,
Practice meditation. This goes back to what I said about Oprah, right? You know, stillness, meditation, whatever that looks like for you. That's a good one.
9,
Number 9 is focus on the long term instead of short term. Your immediate reaction when conflict arises is to jump to the defense. However, the more conflicts in which you partake, the more negativity will surround your life. Instead, take a second to step back and view the situation from third party perspective, and in terms of the long term instead of the short term. Will participating in this conflict benefit me in the long run? Is it simply unnecessary stress and negativity in the moment?
And number 10,
1, 0.
listen to music that matches your mood. Hit it. I don't think that's... I mean, is that how you're feeling?
No.
Because I was actually... you and I are going to spend less time together, because I was like...
Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy. Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy.
Like a scene from a movie. Let's make it juicy. Let's make it juicy.
Why do I hold my breath when I'm dancing?
Let's make it juicy.
I don't know, but this is listen to music that matches your mood. Ryan's feeling juicy. Also, morning culty, we summoned him.
Oh, I knew that would get culty back in the chat. Anyway, point being is this thing says, hey, listen to music that matches your mood. So, which I can agree with. I've noticed myself, especially in the car, coming back from work often. I'll find music that matches my mood. So, there you go. There's our top 10 list. It's a surprise.
Ooh, there's 10 positive attitude quotes down below. So if you check out the link that we provided, you can go read those positive attitude quotes.
Do you have? Can you pick a random one to give us?
Yeah, pick a number between 1 and 10.
I'll let Bob. Bob, pick a number between 1 and 10.
7,
7 is a quote from Maya Angelou. You may not control all of the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. Good job.
Copia says, I find a lot of positivity in seeing other people's happiness. That's something that contributes positively towards my overall well-being. I'm definitely eliminating the negative aspects of my outlook and drama from life and just trying to see the good side of things. Like the new job, for example. Isn't something I want to do, but it's something, and it's better than nothing for now. I'm just grateful for money, however I can earn it right now. Listen, I've done as many jobs as I think that I've never wanted to do, just to make transitions go, and I know that's what you're going through, Copious, so good luck. Planning meals and knowing what I will make for dinner gives me something to look for during the day. Listen, KJ, you know, you and I should talk. I wonder what kind of, like, cost it would be to have KJ become, like, Hefty Goof's personal chef. I'm intrigued. Because I have set a goal with my doctor. We're going to try to hit 25 pounds lighter by a year from now. Okay?
Nice.
So, for me, food is a battle. Yeah. We're going to probably go intermittent fasting, which worked really well for a short amount of time. But with my schedule, I think it could work really well. Because I don't eat until 10 o'clock anyway.
Right.
Because of the show. So, 10 to 6? I think I could do that. You and I would have to find earlier beers when we drink beer, though.
Done. 10 a.m. beers. Let's do it. Got him.
Sure. Go sit on your big deck, drink 10 a.m. beers. Days off. I like it.
You know what they say about a big deck.
All right. Anyway, we don't have a lot of filler stories today because I screwed up the timing, but we will tell you about what's a serval? Is that what that says? Serval? African serval on the loose in California County.
Yeah, sure does. Serval.
All right. Without looking, chat,
Uh-huh.
without looking,
Uh-huh.
what's a serval?
African. My guess is it's some sort of cat.
Okay. Sean's going to say cat. I was thinking a snake.
Ooh, that'd be good too.
Quiet I Am Gaming. I still need to lose like 65 pounds, but I've lost 45 so far this year. Let's go! Quiet I Am Gaming. Let's go. Okay, we got Coyote from KJ, a goat from Downs. This might be the most fun version of Ben Hooper story we've ever done, where we have y'all guess what it is ahead of time. We could do that no matter what. We could just not tell you what the animal is. Does that make sense? Like, we'll just say, Ben Hooper saying, this is on the loose in California. What is it? I like that.
Jelly also guessed cat and quiet since Serval is the name of my restaurant robot.
Welcome in, Scott Chick. I guess welcome back as it was.
A warm welcome to our deputy cat petter, Scott Chick.
Is your PlayStation back yet?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, there we go. You just hopped in as I said that. Do you want to do 3v3 with, a random, or do you want to do 2v2?
Let's do 3v3 in case my PlayStation internet continues to go.
Okay. Coming up, we'll have sports. Boy, do we have some sports for you. Also,
Yeah, we do.
you're here at least for the first hour tomorrow, right?
Indeed.
Okay. I have a surprise I'll show you tomorrow. It's sports related.
Nice.
So, if you miss any of our 5 questions GMS, you can find it on our YouTube page. We are going to probably post a whole bunch of the backlog. I mean, we're all the way back to like Downs a couple of weeks ago that we haven't put on our YouTube yet. So we'll be working on that today for Gaming Morning Show. And look who's here. Good moron to you, Nintendo nerds. It is good to see you because Backrolls, today is your birthday.
I like how you said that in a way like it was a surprise.
Like Backrolls didn't know.
Surprise! It's your
Backrolls'
birthday!
What, today?
had no idea.
It's your birthday day. Backrolls, do you want
Toot
the cat song? Do you want the dog birthday? Or do you want the traditional GMS, it's your birthday song, not very long? Which one do you want? And we'll provide that to you. Also, someone asked if you're, like, what your skincare routine is. Because everyone was very impressed by how good you look.
Uh-oh.
Everything's fine.
Uh-oh.
Nope, you're just...
Oh.
You were in the goal. You scored simultaneously with the ball. Look at Sean's connection problems.
Why?
So watch
Why?
this go. Ready? And they're in the goal at the same time. Oh, you were a little earlier. Nintendo Nerd says, my skincare? The secret is a bad camera. Yeah, if you're not in HD, no one can see how old you are. Oh, gosh. All right, ready? For you, Nintendo Nerds, it's your birthday song. It isn't very long. We went to the cave for that birthday song. I did watch Clip ME in VOD form this weekend because I had to work whilst it was on live. And my favorite clip that he shared from the anniversary special was when we hopped on randomly with Mike. And I was like, Mike. And he's like, Jesus, is that you? And then I go, what do you want for Christmas? And Chris goes, I don't know why. Jesus turned into Santa. That was a good bit.
That's so good. That was so much fun.
I can't wait to do it next year. And only next year. I don't want to do it any sooner. It's really hard to do 27 hours. Centered. Slowly. Man, I thought that was going to go faster. Oh, Scott Chick. Remember, today is as much as you can. Okay. Today is Positive Thinking Day. So how can you find out how to make work suck less while everyone is live? For instance, you can take us in audio form. Nintendo, it said 28-hour stream. Do we add an hour every year?
Oh no.
So if we got to 20 years from now, we'd be doing what? A 47-hour stream?
Oof.
It's a lot of hours.
Well, we'll have so many interns by then.
Quite. So I use my make my face pretty filter on Zoom. Oh man, I missed that one.
Well, if I can't actually participate, I choose to do donuts.
Well, and Scott Chick, I don't clearly know what you do. Could you do wireless headphones? And your well, wait, does your phone have to be in the cupboard though? Oh wait, you say you would hide in the cupboard with your phone. Never mind, I misread that. Yes, you should hide in the cupboard with your phone. That's what I would do. Every time I think about like disappearing at like a traditional office job, I think of the movie Euro Trip. And there's a character in there who gets like a summer internship at some office, and he goes to Europe with his friends and has a cell phone and ends up spending the whole summer without being at the office because he keeps like deflecting who's doing the job. And so this guy's name is Harrison or something like that, or Henderson. It's like, no, I gave those files to Henderson. You didn't get them? Henderson has them. And then by the end of the summer, he gets this phone call, and they're like, oh, did you get fired? And he's like, no, Henderson got fired. I got a raise in the corner office.
So good.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, you could here's an option, okay? You could ask the center that you work for if you can have a centralized like radio station on, and that radio station could be GMS.
Oh, that'd be good.
Is that possible? I suck at trying to jump up. Oh, Downs
Jump
is
up.
suggesting we add an extra day each year.
Oh, man. This might be the end. We're going to end GMS, and then we'll relaunch it again in like a couple days. That way we can not add a day.
Well, and so Scott Chick just said on the positive side, I at least get 15 minutes when I'm on my break. And I will admit, Scott Chick was one of the most memorable parts of our anniversary special, because we were at like 4 in the morning or something. Or maybe it was the next day on the actual gaming morning show. And Scott Chick said something about like, truth be told, y'all are amazing or something. And it just really kind of caught me, I don't know, not off guard, but like I was really honored that you said that, because
Yeah.
I don't know, we were at the tail end of that whole thing. Y'all had shown up and pledged, $1,300, and I don't know. It was like one of those moments that like put things in perspective, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And so the fact that then like when you get to break at your job and the first thing you think of is like, hey, I'd like to make sure that like my phone is on so that so that I can watch like 15 minutes of GMS. Like that means a lot to me. So thank you.
Indeed. Yeah, it was very nice words at like the perfect time. It was very kind. It was the show the next day, and we were all just like dragging.
Yeah, I told my wife, I was like, I did great till about 7:45 a.m. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this thing. So it makes me think also too. Big shout out and credit to Austin, who did 24 hours, and anyone else who's done a 24-hour stream that I may not recall off the top of my head. That's pretty impressive if you do it by yourself. 7:52 West Coast is 10:52 out on the East. 3:52 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. All right, let's do this. Sports, and then we'll answer first part of next hour, the African serval. If you don't have a guess in yet, what is an African serval? Let us know. All right, sports. Yesterday, the NFL's first full week of games kicked off. Now, the Buccaneers had already come out in a championship way and beat the Cowboys last Thursday. But your Denver Broncos, a dominant 27-13 win, should have been 27-6 or 27-7, but they allowed a last-second touchdown. And so for the first time in 3 years, the Broncos have won a September game. It feels way better than losing.
First time in a while they've been undefeated.
Well, listen, the NFL gave us the Giants, Jaguars, and Jets for our first 3 games. It's almost like they're like, hey, listen, if you want a shot, here's your best chance. So, yeah. Philadelphia, Mike's Eagles, 32-6 dominating win over Atlanta. Now, the Mets play through the end of this month because they're not going to make the playoffs. Let's be real, right? So we have to continue. Did the Mets win? Because this is a staple of GMS sports. So Shawn, did the Mets win?
No.
Okay. You say no. They played the Yankees. Now this was a significant series over the weekend because on Saturday, which was the 20-year anniversary of 9/11, the Mets and the Yankees played at Citi Field in New York. So the 2 New York baseball teams, they continued that series into yesterday, and the Mets won 7-6 over Austin Attacks Yankees. So I'm sorry.
Incorrect.
You are incorrect. 72 and 72 on the year now. Okay. But
What a shame.
here's my plan post-September. We can continue this fun bit. Every Monday, we'll bring you, did the Jets win? Because Jets rhyme with Mets.
I see what you did.
And they're both New York teams. You won't
pretty
find this
good.
anywhere else.
It's pretty good.
So, Shawn, did the Jets win?
No.
Sean's going to say no. Now, a few years ago, highly touted USC quarterback Sam Darnold was drafted by the Jets. And they claimed that Sam Darnold was the problem. So, they shipped Darnold to the Carolina Panthers and drafted Zach Wilson out of BYU, number 2 overall in last April's draft. Well, schedule makers noticed that, and yesterday the Carolina Panthers hosted the New York Jets, and Sam Darnold of your Carolina Panthers went 20 of 37, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception despite being sacked 6 times. The Panthers win 19-14. You are correct.
Correct.
The Jets lost.
Take it. Sam Darnold's fault.
Cincinnati beat
Well,
Minnesota in overtime.
Jets' fault.
Houston beat Jacksonville 37-21. Urban Meyer's wondering what the hell he was doing. This was the most entertaining anecdote of the day. The San Francisco 49ers led the Detroit Lions. I think it was 38-10. 38-10. The over-under in that game was 9.5. Detroit scored 23 of the next 26 points and lost by 8.
What a mess.
Midway through the third quarter, it was like a 28-point margin, and the Lions ended up winning the game, or covering, excuse me. Arizona won, Seattle won, Chargers won, Chiefs won, Miami won, New Orleans won, Rams won. Did I mention the Broncos won?
No, the first time.
All right, bye, Scott Chick. Thank you for being here. But that's why I got my victory gear on today. So, all right. Yesterday, the Formula One race. A lot happened in that race. There was a lot. The wreck between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen has cost Verstappen a grid penalty going into the next race 2 weeks from now.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you talk about it. Like, there were 4 cars out by the end of the thing. Yuki didn't even start. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah. So the big wreck happened. Max Verstappen winning for pit stop. Had a terrible pit stop. 11 seconds in the pits. And so he comes out further back than they were hoping. Hamilton, who prior to pitting was behind Verstappen, went in and also had a subpar pit stop at 4 seconds. Came out just in front of Max, but not up to speed. Cold tires. Max had the advantage. was going into the opening chicane around the outside for the first turn, and then for the second turn was up alongside him. Hamilton squeezes Verstappen on the inside. Max bumps over the curbs, hits the back tire, and flips onto Hamilton's car. And they come to a stop, double-decker style. And both out of the race, which was upsetting enough. But then after investigation, they determined that Max caused an avoidable collision and was hit with a 3-grid penalty for X-rays.
I just randomly found a tweet that had the picture, the image, or the video, the highlight of that crash. So I actually didn't see it. Like, I actually think Lewis had a little bit more reason to be upset in that situation. Like, I didn't think he got squeezed as much as it sounds like some on the Max side of things did. But I'm a novice racing, viewer, right? That said, Max had to be incredibly frustrated with that 11-second pit stop, because that is what Red Bull is good at, right?
Yep.
And if that had just gone well, everything would have been fine. And the weird thing is did you ever hear like a determination about what happened? Because it looked like the front right tire jack was the one that was like messing up, but then it turns out that maybe it was just the jackman didn't let him go.
So they implemented some new things with the pit stops in Formula One, trying to control them a little bit better. And so part of that is there's a new automated system that you see the new lights, the red light, green light thing that's out. It has something to do with that. And in implementing this new system, trying to make pit stops safer because they've had too many people release, because they're trying so hard to get them in and out so fast that they're having people get released with wheels that aren't tightened, or other things going wrong. And so they're trying to slow down the pit stops a little bit. And it seemed to me, and I haven't heard any official report, that either that front right wheelman didn't release something correctly on like his gun to trigger that I'm done, you can let him go, or there was some glitch in that system or something that like it seemed like everything was fine, it just didn't kick into the like, we're done, it's safe, you can go.
We've spent way too much time on sports. Sorry, Copia. I was a little disappointed in Max too. I wish Max would have gone over and made sure Lewis was okay. His car was on top of him.
Yeah. So
I was disappointed in Max for that too. Novak Djokovic lost the men's final at the U.S. Open. It was Daniil. Why did I do this? I just should have went to the break.
Daniil Medvedev.
It's 3 uses of Siri today. That person won the men's final. And my favorite women's tennis player, Emma Raducanu, at 18 years old, won the women's Grand Slam title, the U.S. Open title. That's pretty cool.
Grand.
All right. Next hour, we'll play a community game. Easy to remember.
Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth.
We'll also have the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Renews on Shawn's birthday. Can you bring the cake on stream next hour?
Sure.
Okay. Shawn will have cake at 8 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh, I'm not gonna eat it.
I think you should eat
But I'll bring it in here.
You should have a little sliver of cake. No, it's for us, Shawn.
Do you want me to bring you some during the break? We're gonna need a long break.
I do need your help today, so I may invite you over with cake as well. We'll have our 10 a.m. beer. All right, it's 8:02. We'll come back with more. Thanks for being here, chat. We appreciate it. On Monday, September 13th, 2021, on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, the GamingMorningShow.tv.
this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands. I can barely stand. Did I do too much? Did I push you away? I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night in a cold sweat to face it. Is it over for us now before it began? I know it's crazy, but in my mind I had plans. I had plans. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared too, you know, but I'll never let go. Will I find you somehow? I hope you're okay. All those memories in your driveway. Can we turn back time before it flies away? Can I hold on to something? Never thought you would come back. Can't believe you'd remember those times. We laughed and cried. Watched the sunset fall through the sky. We were younger, never thought we'd say goodbye. Now we're saying goodbye. Did I lose this chance for one last dance with my shaking hands? I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared too, you know, but I'll never let go.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay and the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. Time for hour number 3, Zesty, right now.
Morning, gamer. Thanks for being here. It is Monday, September 13th, 2021, otherwise known as Shawn's birthday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ow, Jesus, that one hurt. Oh, that one hurt real bad. Woof. Look, it's cake.
What about cake?
Wait, what kind of topping is that?
I'll eat this one. Ryan, you eat this one.
What is it?
It's a lemon raspberry cake that my wife made me, and the top is like fresh homemade whipped cream with raspberry compote mixed in.
Wow. I didn't know you were a fruit cake. I mean, that's not fruit cake, but a cake that is flavored with fruit. I didn't know that was a thing.
I wanted something lemony. Well, was what sounded good. And my wife has a new gluten-free cookbook that had this cake in it, so she tried that.
Nice.
And it's gluten-free, so she can partake as well, and that made me happy. Oh no, a little bit of the frosting fell on my desk.
It's not that
All
kind
better.
of stream.
Oh no, it fell on my cheek. Come get it.
Hello.
Morning to the final hour crew.
Gonzo also had a birthday over the weekend. So, or was that last weekend? I've lost my days of the day.
I think that was last weekend.
Are you sure? I thought it was this past weekend.
100% sure no, but
Gonzo, your birthday was on like Sunday or something. It was, yeah, okay, yes, I'm right. I haven't
Okay.
lost track of time. Well, to you, Gonzo, since you weren't here because you're part of FHC, I'll give you the same option Nintendo nerds had. Would you like traditional GMS birthday? Would you like the cats? Or would you like the dogs? Virgo power in this Chili's tonight. That's a great line. All right, you want the dogs. Ready? Harf, 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 harf. I had to go deeper because the last time it made my voice hurt. Harf, 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 harf. Harf, 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 harf. Harf, 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 harf. I like that one better.
some of those almost turned into Home Improvement. Tim the Toolman.
Oh, well, and of course, the best dog ever, Great Dane, Scooby-Doo. Like zoinks, G Scoob. Happy birthday.
So good.
It was. It's the only trick I have. All right, we asked you in chat, get your answers in. What is an African serval? Okay, it's 12 past the hour. Here were some of the guesses from earlier on. Okay, Jellybone Jabroni and Sean said cat. Quiet I Am Gaming said a restaurant robot. KJ, who shifted over to YouTube, said coyote. Downs said goat. Is that it? Is that all?
You
of them?
said snake, right?
I did say snake. A snake, a snake. Okay, so I think that's all the guesses we had prior. Okay. Anybody else want to guess what an African serval? It's on the loose in California. You have 7 seconds.
7, 3, 1, 0.
We're not doing. Don't let the person floating from the blues yet, Nintendo. That's funny though. All right, and we have Gonzo guessing it's a rodent. All right, from Ben Hooper, who will be joining the show. An unusual escaped animal is loose in California. It's in a county. Christy Clark of Olivenhan. It's not the name of that. How many times am I going to have to use Siri today? Oh my gosh. Any idea? Olivenhain?
7.
Olivenhain?
Olivenhain.
It's a neighborhood in Encinitas. Olivenhain. First try. Said she initially didn't know exactly the identity of this animal that she saw in the backyard. Quote, I mean, your first instinct is that a leopard? Ooh, cat might be leading. Ooh. Did the zoo lose an animal or wild animal park or something? Clark told KFMB TV. None of us knew what it was at the time. All right. Someone took a photo. Ends up being an African serval, a species of wild cat that resembles a small leopard.
You are a genius.
Nice job, Jelly. Nice job, Sean. On your birthday, you are smart. Apparently, someone named Pharaoh had purchased this animal 4 years ago with her husband and his mother. And we're told at the time that the feline was a savanna cat, a hybrid of a serval and a domestic cat. The person who owns this cat, Emily Schultz. Right? Yeah. Oh, Pharaoh's the name of the cat. Emily Schultz is the name of the owner. All right. And the cat escaped August. It was August. It's been on the loose for like a month.
Wow. Impressive.
She said her family understands Pharaoh might be seized by the authorities if he is captured. Oh, it's still on loose. And found to be a full-blooded serval. But they still hope the cat is found. All right, what's this thing look like? African serval. Oh, jeez. Look at that thing. Damn. It looks like a leopard and a bobcat rolled into one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. A lobcat.
All right, well, there you go. Good job, Jelly. Oh, and KJ would like to make sure that that Scott chick gets credit for it, too. So, nice work.
Indeed.
All right, you're all geniuses. Proud of you. 860.
We did it.
Did you get kicked out of the party again?
Yes, because I hardwired my PlayStation. Because I'm not doing it anymore.
We really should just spend some time this, Thursday. Should we just do a hardwire run?
Maybe not Thursday, but I think soon. I think we're going to have to spend some time in the attic.
Well, no time like the summer. Wait, summer's been over. Am I right? Because I drank pumpkin spice 3 weeks ago. So
the fall.
Gonzo had a strong showing in Clip ME, by the way. So if you don't know Gonzo, the recent birthday person, yeah, you should. There you go. Jelly said they probably shouldn't have the cat. I hope that they've been taking care of it properly. Well, and I didn't get. I forgot to link the story. Sorry. I get the impression that in the story, the people who own the cat, I don't necessarily know if they knew it was that kind of cat. It sounds like maybe they got the cat as a kitten. Did I read that correctly?
It sounds like they got that cat as a kitten, but thought it was a mix of that wild cat with a normal house cat, like a more domesticated version of serval.
I mean, I've heard a story before, and I don't remember if it's sometimes maybe a dog that's kind of more wolf than they thought, right? But you hear those stories sometimes of people getting an animal. They're like, oh yeah, no, it shouldn't get more than 6 inches tall. I'm just being hyperbolic, but you get my point. And then it ends up being a freaking mountain lion, right? Man, we're cracked.
Hot.
You got hardwired, and we ain't gonna lose again.
I'm back. I'm back, baby.
Back streets back. All right.
Bringing the bubbles.
So my kids started school recently, but today is my son's, my younger's, first day of kindergarten. Okay, and so we had a feeling with my daughter, who's extremely socially extroverted, as far as we can tell, was gonna have no problem going to kindergarten. We weren't gonna have to worry about, I don't want to leave you, right? And true enough, we brought her to the classroom day one, and she's like, all right, have fun. Later. That was basically our experience. So not surprised. With our son, we weren't 100% sure, but we had a pretty good feeling that he was going to be all right. The story from my wife, we just dropped off 30 minutes ago, was couldn't take him past the door, because that's something I think that they're doing this year because of COVID. And so brought him to the front door. Sister takes him to the classroom. So they start to walk away from mom, and mom was like, all right, we'll see you. And by the time that she got those words out, they were already down the hallway.
So just fine.
Did okay. Now, he did admit he was nervous this morning, but that's also because on the first day of kindergarten, they had an assessment last week. His little friend that he knows from, it's a younger sibling of one of my daughter's friends, also happened to be starting kindergarten. So they were there together for assessment, and it was like one of these like super pleasant surprises, right? Well, it turns out that that kid's not there today because they split the alphabet on day one. So my sons in the first half, they went. The other kid will show up tomorrow in the second half. So he
Wednesday
admitted,
they'll be reunited.
right, exactly. Yeah, so he admitted he was nervous and excited this morning on the couch. So
That's good.
That's
a good feeling.
Kindergarten report on GMS.
Kindergarten report.
Kindergarten report. Kindergarten report. That one's really hard to finish off.
That's a wordy one. Yeah, that's kind of how my daughter felt starting middle school last week. She was excited but a little nervous, which I get. Something new. I'm sure he'll do great, though. He'll do great. The teacher might need some wine.
See, I didn't even think about it that way, but that's a fair point. I'm more worried that he's gonna be not the greatest kid he can be sometimes, because and it's only because he's just such a contrast to my daughter.
Yeah.
So I was not worried about a thing with my daughter, but we'll see. It could just be self-projected nerves. So
at least he had some time in preschool, and but I think by the end of preschool, and you have obviously more firsthand experience, but I feel like he had more good days than bad days by the end of preschool.
I don't remember. That feels like 8,000 years ago. What do you mean, Nintendo nerds? That didn't give you the most confidence in the world? I'm happy that this will always be on the internet, so he can go back and find out, hey, what did Dad really think of my first day of kindergarten?
When he takes over GMS in 20 years, he'll look through archival footage and find this.
When this is the GMS 30-day anniversary, because Downs is saying that for our anniversary specials, we have to add a day of programming instead of an hour. They'll have archives of it. Oh my gosh, I read this really well. Oh, I thought I had that.
It went too far.
Oh, I felt really good about that one. Community games next. Holy cow, this game has 2 minutes left still? I guess we did score 6 goals.
Yeah. Ooh.
I am happy that Mike watched Creative Mindframe, though, who was our guest for 5 Questions GMS on Friday. Because, Creative is cracked at this game. Like, just really good.
Nice work.
Thanks, Nintendo. Yeah, I didn't even really get to acknowledge as much from the chat during that interview. But yeah, I am happy y'all had such positive feedback for Creative, because, like I said, I've only found maybe a handful of Facebook gaming streamers that I've absolutely loved so far. And he was one of them, and I'm happy that y'all, enjoyed the stories and the music. Like, I think Laugh said that the Rocket League rap was kind of a bop, I believe is the terminology Laugh used. We should
push the wrong button.
We should give away Sega City, which is the album from
We should do
Creative.
it. We'll give it away with all of our names of the morning.
Well, it's funny you say that. I'm gonna work on those today. We're gonna get some. We're gonna get some of those interviews in the hopper, not the can, because if it was in the can, that's pre-recorded, and that's not the goal. In the scheduler, it's gonna happen. Just you wait.
Uh-oh, it went the wrong way.
Oh, I thought I had that saved. Yeah, KJ, thank you for that. Creative is so good. I was really impressed. Yeah, I mean, everything that Creative's done, Awesomographer is a great line, right?
Yep. Anna is very apt.
Agreed. Well, and apparently Creative does even public speaking engagements sometimes. So
that makes sense.
I hope to find an event someday. Well, look who it is. I said that like we've been talking about Chris for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, I looked down, not knowing what to expect, and it was Chris.
Well, look who the African serval dragged in.
Thought it might be like awesome or something. It wasn't.
Oh, Axe. Axe asks this question on Hug Your Boss Day. Man, well, remember, Axe, it is Think Positive Day. So no matter how you plan to approach this, think positively. How do you stand on your head?
I do a 3/4 of a flip, and then I zoom into the ground.
Nice. 8:26 West Coast time, 11:26 out east, 4:26 for those watching in the Ukraine. All right, let's fire up the old "Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth" machine. If you ever want to know the record, the all-time record for this game, all you have to do is type in the easy acronym DLTP FFB FITMMREC with the exclamation point in front. That's all you
Or
gotta
if
do.
you want to know the official title, just read this.
What were we doing? We could have had Mike read that during Mike Reads during the anniversary special.
It would have
we
taken
missed
up
it.
at least 10 minutes.
Today is Fortune Cookie Day, Hug Your Boss Day, Celiac Awareness Day, Supernatural Day, National Kids Take Over the Kitchen Day, National Peanut Day, National Bald is Beautiful Day, National Programmer Day, International Chocolate Day.
Nice.
Oh, and of course it's Shawn's birthday. And of course, it's Nintendo Nerds' birthday. Oh, good. The Switch sound is back. That's good. I was worried about that.
I fixed it.
All right. Chris M. it is good to see you. Thank you for being here with the Final Hour crew. Same with you, Axe. It's good to see
Hello,
you.
FHC.
You know, Axe, my best advice is to just be transparent. You know, try to frame it in a positive way, right? You don't want to walk in there like, this job sucks, right? But discuss the aspects of it that you don't love. But if it's not going to work out, you just have to find something else that you like better.
Yep.
So, but the positive thinking thing does apply to this, right? Find the things about it that you do enjoy, right? And if there's a way that you can even try to frame that, and you got to give it some time. I mean, if it's only been a week, right? Like, give some time. But if you can find something else in the same company that you do enjoy, or you want to, oh, it's been a day. All right. You got to give it a little bit more time than that. Okay. But yeah, if you're doing that kind of work, you know, like literally bent and replaced over 200 boxes. Yeah. It could get better. It's tough to know in a day.
Maybe tomorrow you'll get 300.
An A from Axe, and a D from Downs, and an I from Axe. Whoa, Axe. Whoa.
Is Mike here?
Mike, did you hack Axe?
Hack Axe.
Superphonic is here.
Hello, FHC.
Hack Axe and Axe Asks would be two very difficult to say segments if we made those permanent.
Yeah, I don't want to
Axe
start.
Asks.
Yeah, I don't want to start Axe.
Careful.
Yeah, see, I already did it almost for the
Careful.
second time. How's your head, Copia? Was there something I'm supposed to know about Copia's head? That's a Ace Ventura callback. May I ask you a question? I said that wrong in all phases. He says, "May I ask you a question?" because he talks out of his booty.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say axe, which I should have, because that would have been reading exactly what Kajito wrote. I said, "Can I ask you a question?"
Axe thinks it's Gillette Raxor. Raxor.
Is it Gillette? Is it really? Did you pick? What are you doing? Wow. Should you just play this game full time? All right, I'm back.
It's pretty good.
Oh, is it Dr. Disrespect who made that song? So, yeah, there was this... I thought I heard it on Lupo's stream all the time. But yeah, that Gillette song is actually very good. Have you heard that song?
No, I haven't.
It's the Gillette jingle, right? They're Gillette, the best a man can get, right? But it's turned into more of like a hard rock song.
Nice.
It'll be worth listening to off stream.
I'll look it up.
Aw, thanks, Downs. It's not me though.
Could be.
Is that
I hear they're big fans of the show.
Axe. Easy. Damn it. Kajito. I'm not guessing. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna give you the Austin pout. Not doing it. Superphonic, are you now a professional Splitgate streamer?
Ooh, Splitgate looks like a lot of fun. I need to play that.
Really? I didn't imagine you'd say that because it reminded me more of like that Hyper one that I wanted to play. Hyper Drive or...
Yeah, but... And it has the risk of not being fun gameplay. Like gunplay, which was my issue with that Hyperscape. That sounds right. But this one just looks like a mix up of Halo and Portal. Yeah, see?
Yeah. And it's funny because I put that in the comments of one of Superphonic's videos. I was like, this looks like Halo and Portal had a baby. There you go.
Yeah. So, I'm going to try it at least.
Yes, Hyperscape, Chris. That's the one. All right, anyone have a guess? We'll do the Alien Anonymous Memorial A.
A.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually guessed T. And we died. All right. James Bond. James Bond. Oh, no. Copia said it like 4 seconds after. Well, today wasn't our day.
No.
Sorry. Hyperscape was like Apex twice as fast.
But none of the guns were fun to use.
Oh, wow. Copia. Exclamation point. Blame Axe. Sorry, Axe. Power of Positivity Day, or technically Positive Thinking Day. It's from daysoftheyear.com. It's a time to set aside each year to concentrate on all things positive. An American entrepreneur started it back in 2003 so that people could commemorate this, the many rewards that can be found in thinking positively. There are a lot of benefits that are associated with positive thinking. There are a number of studies which have been published online, which show that which have been published online. Okay, are they like in peer-reviewed places, or is it like Facebook, or
it's just like a live journal?
Which show that the risk of heart disease can be lowered through positive thinking and that stress can be reduced as well. Studies have also shown that positive thinking can increase a person's lifespan and lower depression as well. You know, we've never used this thing that I made 8,000 years ago. It's the Doctor Expert Overlay, which is where you're supposed to tell us something that's not medical advice, because you cannot do that, but that is reacting to me saying things like, studies have shown that positive thinking can increase a person's lifespan and lower depression as well. I could put it up for the first time if you want to on your birthday.
Sure. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, here we go. This is a brand new segment that's been over a year in the planning, which is Doctor Expert. I don't even remember how this looks. I don't even know if I finished like cropping all the background out. So just bear with us. And action. Yep, nope, it's just a big white block over the top.
Oh, I like big white blocks. They're my favorite kind of blocks. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll just get up here.
Oh, part of it's transparent. The perimeter of the video the screen is, so when you move, your stripes go up and down.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's cool. You know, if you have high blood pressure, you should definitely get it evaluated by your primary care and seek their guidance. But positive thinking and things like, you know, the things we talked about during the top 10, journaling, meditation, that sort of stuff, is sure not going to make your blood pressure worse. So give it a shot. Get in the
Yep,
TV.
there you go. I'll try to put it eye level for you so you can sneak through the. Oh, you can actually be the little doctor avatar's eyes.
Oh yeah, I'll hold real still. You get
Gotta
me
go
right there.
real far back though. You gotta like, cause the eyes are itty bitty. Oh, I'll try to aim it up with you. Okay, yeah, nailed it. A little to the left. Okay. I wrote down on the bottom when I made this too. Definitely not medical advice. Consult your doctor, which is probably a smart thing to say. All right. Well, it looks like we have some work to do on that one.
No, I think it's perfect.
First try. All right.
Oh man. Yeah, but like I said, not gonna make it worse. Give it a shot. But see your doctor.
Start your day by positive. Start the day positively by saying, quote, "Today is going to be a good day," unquote. This will set the tone for the day ahead of you. These are some suggestions on how you can do positive thinking. Say some affirmations. There are positive sentences about you or circumstances that give you boldness, confidence, and self-esteem. Hang around with positive people, which I believe in that one. Show gratitude for the simple things in life. Read or watch positive motivational books and movies. Be kind to someone today. Dandy says, coffees from Sprouts. Added to the production notes. All right. Thank you for the coffee advice, Dandy. Thank you for being here. A couple of events that you need to know of. Coming up on Saturday, 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, it is Kate Zaid's Murder Mystery Party. Several streamers, several personalities that you know from the internet world will join Kate for a 1920s murder mystery party. It's a closet cosplay event. You can join Kate starting at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time as Kate and you try to figure out which one of them is the murderer.
Yep.
Who knows? Also, Kiki Lowe's Love Royale, Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Find out more at Kiki Lowe on Twitch.
I had a great idea for the murder mystery thing on Saturday, but I'm working, so I can't participate.
So what you can guarantee then, chat, is Shawn was not the murderer.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
Yet.
Not me.
Also, coming up tonight, we play Deathloop on GMS Plays, 9 p.m. Pacific. Yes. Shawn will also be hardwired for that.
Yeah.
So.
Silly internet.
I was Agatha all along? That's what Copia said.
It's a Marvel thing. You wouldn't get it.
No, I totally get it. I did double down. I said, remember how I told you I was kind of interested in Eternals or the Eternals?
Uh-huh.
The one
The
Selma
Eternals.
Hayek's in? Yeah. I told my wife about it yesterday too, which means that I also informed somebody else who's interested in Marvel movies that I am interested in a Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Now I'm excited to watch it with you.
Phil's nearby. I owe y'all some Phil's coffee. What is Phil's coffee? Let me guess. Is it coffee by Phil?
We did it together.
We're one.
We high-fived.
We were just
Look how
all over the
coordinated
place
we
together.
look. Watch this. Watch this. Look how coordinated. It was so good.
I got the credit for that. It looked like you definitely hit it harder. I must have just nicked it on the way over. Is it like Dr. Phil's coffee? I mean, I drive an hour for coffee. Is it really good coffee? Oh, if I had boosted there, I would have scored.
I got it. I got it.
Just a casual hour-long jaunt across town for some coffee. Axe is going to go shower.
Who is probably in the shower.
Bob, I just said that.
He's gonna go shower in the shower.
Ooh, Superphonic's now going to be GMS's new editor. Thanks, Super.
Ooh,
You're the best.
nice. Oh, I bullied him. He was gonna score. Hit him out of the way.
So Super wants to be paid in the finest of silks.
I can sing you a song.
Yeah, we will pay you in the finest of silkiest voices.
Ryan will say things real low like for you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, never mind. KJ's telling us that Super just wants silkworms.
Oh, that's doable.
Have so many silkworms you wouldn't even believe.
Yeah, I got a whole family of them on the deck.
Why do they grow on the deck?
Reasons.
Oh, nice D.
That was a good save.
Phil does all sorts of coffee blends, and there are quite a few that are bops. Okay, noted. Yeah, we will always accept. We do have a P.O. box, which I think is on our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. So anyone who ever wants to send us anything, Sean checks the P.O. box like once every 9 months, so we'll definitely get it.
I've checked it a couple times.
I mean, we have informed delivery, so I have not got any notifications that we have anything, but
Yeah, and so they haven't told you, and so you haven't told me, so it's just sat there for a while.
I'm gonna be really sad if like Daisnex sent us a whole like case of Mug
Oh,
Life and it's
man.
just been sitting there the whole time.
That would be disappointing.
Oh, maybe that's where my burger is that Super sent me about 3 months ago.
Ew, gross.
That'd be fine. Super's burgers are loaded with preservatives.
Has anyone seen a missing black boot? Looking for one black boot.
It sounds like what you would be announced at like an event. Would the owner of a black butte please come to the press box? We have located a black boot. Why do you need a boot?
My daughter's missing un boot.
Oh yeah, I forgot you have a middle schooler, so that's why school's starting so much later.
Yeah, she starts at like lunchtime, and she gets done at midnight.
For the purposes of learning.
But she only starts an hour and a half after my son. It's totally convenient for those that work. Thanks, public schools.
Science. You have a KJ. Maybe, but on a completely unrelated note, you can find us on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at gamingmorningshow.tv. Guess I got to rework my little run advertising.
Go to our website, gamingmorningshow.tv.
Thanks, Bob.
Go to our website, GMS.watch.
You can go to both of those.
Oh, I missed. Man.
Go to our website, gamingmorningshow.tv. Join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS.
Okay. It's all right. I blame myself. Oh, okay. At least you've heard it before. So I was like, I did say that, right? Yeah. So .tv is our suffix. So that's for sure. And Superphonics just getting word that we have some Minecraft servers. So thank you,
Rumor
Chris.
has it.
So, all right, we did it. We're one of life's winners.
You are one of life's winners.
Why does Bob always repeat me when I say that?
Because Bob just thinks you do a really good job saying things, and he wants to be like you.
All right, here we go. I have it. I have a coffee recommendation document.
Wow.
Here we go. This is it. I'll add that to the website. There you go. Help us better utilize our like $8 a month for our Peel box.
Man, I'm gonna have to start checking.
Yeah, give Shawn more work, please. Actually, now that I think about it, we should open up a Peel box in Mike's town because Mike's so good at mailing us stuff.
Yeah. You could just send it to Mike, and then once every 3 years, it'll make its way out here.
I really was hoping that somebody, I think it was like 350,
yeah.
somebody would have bought the present that Mike's sending us. So that would have
Stole our Christmas present.
8:46 West Coast time, 11:46 East Coast, 4:46 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Good job, Gonzo, having a birthday last weekend. It was great for you to stop in with the FHC today. Also, it was Twitch user Johnny and Zombitch's birthday on Sunday. Quiet I Am Gaming had a birthday last Thursday. So a lot of birthdays, as Nintendo said. A lot of Virgos in the club. That's not what Nintendo said. What did you say?
That was the quote. A lot of Virgos in the club. That was the quote.
Find the Virgos in the club. Virgo power in this Chili's tonight.
I liked
exactly what I said.
Version.
You can find the Virgos in the club. All right. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. If you don't know, now you know by going to Patreon. Patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. That is where you can find all of our Patreon subscriber tiers, most of which, at least half of which, costs less than a Twitch subscription. Our subscriber tier gives you early access to some of the things that we're doing, although we did say originally that it was a monthly podcast, which we never did do. And so we mentioned this, during the anniversary special, that we are going to find something else that we can do instead of the early access to that, because we weren't able to do a podcast. It wasn't in the cards. So we will invite you, though, to live audience opportunities whenever those are there for things we are recording. Among Us, Jackbox, participant priority, birthday cards. We also shout those out on social media as well. Double entries for select giveaways, including our Name of the Month giveaway, and shout outs on various platforms. Thank you so much for supporting GMS by being a Patreon subscriber. Find out more at patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Breaking news, Shawn, from Copia. Let's have you give this one.
Scientists have found a chemical, phosphine, that is from Venus in a Gentoo penguin's poop.
You're welcome.
And then Kate also followed up with a
Copia, I appreciate the breaking news, but I have some concerns now. Do you really want to be our poop correspondent? Is that your
or our
niche?
Venus chemical correspondent.
That's true. I did kind of look at the other side of that. Yeah, this is a science correspondent. So, look at Kiki Low.
Copia could just be the expert on chemicals from space.
Nerd alert!
Oh my gosh! So I'm sitting here looking at. So I got that wonderful sound in my ears when someone donates. I got a and then it played on stream with the actual tone. Kate Zay donated $30. Said, "Happy birthday, Sean. We love you."
Thanks, Kate. Aw.
No, Kate, don't be sorry. It's not really even my fault. It's Streamlabs or OBS or something. I can't make it stop, but it scares out of me every time that happens. And the best part is if you missed Fudge, which was our Resident Evil 7 playthrough, that was the first time Sean had ever heard it. And it was a great clip.
It was terrifying.
You're welcome, Kate. I tried. Of course.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
Anytime you can. All right. Gabe Pride is here. Good morons to you, Gabe. Thank you for the host. A final 10-minute crew. Gabe Pride is here. It's good to see you. Well, and I guess Kiki kicked off the 10HC, the F10HC. So, listen, anytime you can bring up penguin poop.
Final 10 out. F10H.
Oh, I did say
10
F10HC, didn't I? So it would be F10C, right? Or F10MC?
F10MC. I like that. F10MC.
No, yeah, I like that news, Copia. Gabe Pride is here. Thank you so much. Let's give some shout-outs on our way to the news. It's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. If you missed any of this from the 6 o'clock hour, you can find it on our Twitter. Just go to Watch GMS and search
Hashtag GMS Morning Gaming News.
Once again, here's hashtag Video Game Expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Monday, September 13th, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. The Switch, the base Switch, the regular old Switch, the non-OLED model Switch, gets a permanent European price cut. Now available for £259.99 in the UK and €299.99 in elsewhere in Europe. I did
So
it.
sure of yourself there.
I did it.
I don't believe you.
Curvy L thingies. This is a price drop in preparation of the OLED model, which does arrive in about a month. So this for now is European based, but I'm sure you'll see these price cuts elsewhere as Nintendo and retailers are trying to clear stocks on the for the OLED to come in soon. It will launch for $349.99 and $309.99 Kirby L thingies. Yes, Ryan. Gaming Morning Show.
Yeah, you said Curvy L thingies in the first hour. What did you refer to the other mark as?
Oh, those are C's that are trying to pretend to be E's.
C's want to be E's. Okay. Also, I have a really fun just happened takeaway that'll be pretty okay, so I'm excited about that. Continue.
Nice. Next up, Fortnite Season 8. What is this? I forget their naming. It's Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 8 has gotten underway, and it's there's cubes, purple cubes everywhere. The cubes are spreading across the island. No one knows why. So go fight the cubes and the aliens that are associated with the cubes. And there's a new war effect, which is a feature that's new to the season that encourages players to work together to gather resources in order to build defenses, unvault weapons, and defend against the alien invaders. Fortnite. And then happy birthday to Steam. Steam turned 18 years old yesterday. And it's come a long way from its mediocre beginning where it was really glitchy and disconnected all the time, and the UI looked like was it the thing Copia's expert on? Poop. It looked like poop. Big old poop. No, it was a mess. But just a short 18 years later, it's like the only store. You can any game you want to buy, you only can buy it on Steam. Nothing else.
I did find it as I was scrolling through the same Twitter feed of, I think Kotaku was the source on this one. Mm-hmm. That the Super Mario story was like right above that. Super Mario Brothers turns 36 today. And I was like, look at the symmetry. You have 36 and 18. 18's half of 36.
I wonder what's gonna come next. What's gonna launch today? That'll be 18 years old in 18 years.
We'll never know.
Deathloop.
Oh,
Mario Brothers. Mario Brothers. Steam Deathloop. The Holy Trinity. I guess.
That was really loud. I'm sorry, I just spit right in my microphone. What's out today?
You know this is a touchy subject. Sorry, you bring it up.
On your birthday, too.
There's out today is nothing sad face. That's what I wrote in the
Verbatim.
rundown. Nothing sad face.
They really spoiled you on your birthday, huh? Crossfire's out today?
Crossfire's out today.
If we can find a Crossfire game today, I'm playing that with you.
How they? Maybe they did, and I just am unaware. But if they haven't, why has no one ever made a Crossfire video game? That'd be brilliant.
K-Laugh! Uh-oh.
This time. It truly is K-Laugh crunch time.
All right, fine. We'll never know. We'll never know. Kajito, thank you again for the raid. If you would take it away, please.
Clip of the day. Clip of the day. Clip of the day. Clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
Toot toot. I'll eat this one. Ryan, you eat this one.
What is it?
It's a lemon raspberry cake that my wife made me, and the top is like fresh homemade whipped cream with raspberry compote mixed in.
Wow. I didn't know you were a fruit cake. I mean, that's not fruit cake, but a cake that is flavored with fruit. I didn't know that was a thing.
I wanted something lemony. Well, was what sounded good, and my wife has a new gluten-free cookbook that had this cake in it, so she tried that.
Nice.
And it's gluten-free, so she can partake as well, and that made me happy. Oh no, a little bit of the frosting fell on my desk.
It's not that
All
kind
better.
of stream.
Oh no, it fell on my cheek. Come get it.
I just couldn't keep my face. I just thought of something. Hey, chat. Do you mind if we play clip of the day one more time, just so I can live test and see if something works? Would you mind? I just had an idea. Chat, would that be okay with you? Chat. By the way, K-Laugh did answer the question. Name taken by something that does not look like Crossfire. But K-Laugh did not respond with a capital what? All right, Quiet gave me permission. All right, here. I just got to do this really quick. So the clip of the day is going to play again. If you want to talk over the top of it, you can, Sean. I give you full permission, okay?
I'll eat this one. Ryan, you eat this one.
What is it?
It's a lemon raspberry cake that my wife made me, and the top is like fresh homemade whipped cream with raspberry compote mixed in.
Wow. I didn't know you were a fruit cake. I mean, that's not fruit cake, but a cake that is flavored with fruit. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, Sean, while I'm working on this,
lemony.
if you have a raid suggestion for Twitch, I'll take it.
My wife has a new gluten-free cookbook
Thanks
that
for
had
birthday.
this cake in it, so she tried that.
Or Backrolls.
And it's gluten-free, so she can partake.
Backrolls,
as well,
I guess, if
and
you
that
do,
made me
because
happy.
Backrolls'
Oh
birthday.
no, a little bit of the frosting fell on my desk. Oh yeah,
It's weird too, because like I'm talking right now, but my mouth's not moving.
All better.
Stream.
Oh no, it fell on my cheek. Come get it. Wow, a lot of people are alive.
Okay, so that's what it would look like, because that's good, but I would want the clip of the day on the bottom. Does that look silly? Instead of having the black screen, it's nice, but then we get like clip of the day-ception. Yeah,
you should have put a third one real tiny on the bottom.
I can do that.
Oh, Tiffany Witcher is doing a charity stream for victims of Hurricane Ida.
That's good.
We could do that.
Why isn't it showing up? Oh, Yeah, I can't do that, actually. I lied to you.
Bummer.
Sorry.
That's too bad.
It's not personal. It's just on your birthday. What do we think? Do we like that? Yeah, I think we like that. All right, Gaming Morning Show continues. We're wrapping things up. What were your takeaways that were pretty okay, chat? What is something you learned from today's show? And then we are going to send you over to Tiffany Witcher, who's doing a charity stream for victims of Hurricane Ida, correct?
Correct.
Okay. What is something you learned from today's stream? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to Kalaf for running a solid R&D show today. Thank you for Copia for becoming our Venus and Poop correspondent, and everything else that we learned on today's show. Kate Zaid sent in a $30 donation for Shawn's birthday. Thank you. KJ, thank you for the host. Gabe Pride, thank you for the host. Kajito, thank you for the raid again. And Bridget D, thank you for the subscription to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Gaming Morning Show. Shawn, what is your takeaway? That was pretty okay.
My takeaway is that a serval is either a restaurant robot or an African cat.
Guess we'll never know. Guess we'll never know. Nintendo nerds, my takeaway was that Crossfire was not good. It was propaganda.
What?
Nintendo. Let's see. KJ actually had to just had to go, so no takeaway from KJ. Copia said, "Wow, Shawn, I know it's your birthday, but that doesn't mean you." Oh, never mind. That was something reflection of the clip of the day. I think we got them all.
I think so.
All right. Oh, here we go. Copia. My takeaway that was pretty okay is that all positive vibes. Also, that I'm now a proud Venus and Poop correspondent. That's the official thing.
I love it.
Here's what I learned today. I learned that thingies is spelled Thingies. I'm telling you this. You did not know this until now. But I went into the production notes to write curvy L thingies and C wannabe E's thingies. And it auto-corrected Thingiys into Thingies.
Nice.
So apparently thingies might be an actual dictionary word.
Wow.
There you go. Chris Emmy, my takeaway is happy birthday, Shawn.
Are there any dictionaries in the chat? No dictionaries. Bummer.
Downs, how did I make you do extra work? Nintendo nerds, have a great birthday. For those watching on Twitch, we are going to send you over to Tiffany Witcher. Please say good morning from GMS. Such a good click. Just not the same. For Shawn, for Mike, for Austin, I am Hefty Goof. Thank you so much for being here. We will be back tomorrow. It was a lot of fun, as it is Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We have a website. It's GamingMorningShow.tv. We'll see you tomorrow.